Yo, motherfucker drinking watermelon.
Where am I?
What it good be? Hoping it's should be. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What's going on? It's DJ EFN.
And it's Military Crazy World Podcast. Make some noise! EFN, when we started this show, we said we want to give the flowers to icons. We said we wanted to give the flowers to legends. We said we wanted to give the flowers to people that came before us. This person that we're introducing today is not only a legendary DJ, it's just a legend. It's just an icon. Person that catalyzed the game. I don't even know how to pronounce that word.
Spell it first.
Definitely don't even know how to spell McDonald's. She is icon, legend, a person that if it wasn't for her, there might not be you. And guess what? There might not be me. There might not be us. There might not be Drink Champs. There might not be nothing.
Respect the DJs.
Respect the motherfucking DJ. When we found out that we booking her, I immediately
And we've been trying for a while.
For a while,
yes.
But I immediately asked for her drink order. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Her drink order has to be the wildest we've ever saw.
Really? I don't think she meant all those drinks at the same time.
Do you want to say the drinks that she ordered?
I know I saw vodka,
tequila,
Henny,
not cognac.
No,
see, that's what's different. Most people say cognac.
That's the Hennessy on
she
that
said
list.
Hennessy. That's you know that's ratchetness came out, right? And then what else?
She said Ace?
And no, Ace of Spades. No, tequila, whiskey.
I saw everything
Hennessy,
on that list.
and there's one more, vodka.
Yeah, I said vodka first.
That's a Hennessy privilege.
Okay.
Oh.
But in case you don't know who we talking about the legendary, iconic, goddess, person that I'm mad that we didn't throw flowers at her feet when she walked through. Because I had just landed, so I didn't think. But in case you don't know who you're talking about, it's about the one and only motherfucking Spinderella!
Wow.
So I'm off top. I'm gonna be honest, Jamie. I'm doing vodka and club soda immediately.
Okay.
Are you doing something?
I'm doing vodka, yeah.
Oh, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been having conversations with your liver lately.
Oh yeah? With my liver instead of your own liver.
Nah, your liver be texting my liver, and I be like, yo, what's wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
And your liver
they got a group text.
Yeah, they got a group chat, and your liver been like, yo, man, this guy like just drinking too much, different shit. Like, they want you to be black. Stick with one liquor, and you stick with 4 liquors.
I'm sticking with one. It's vodka and marijuana.
That's not one.
That's one combination.
And then you got beer.
No, I'm not drinking beer.
Yeah.
You got the beers. No.
I keep him.
I drink beer after. That's the after party.
I mean, ain't this Drink Champs?
Exactly. We're maturing in our Drink Champs years.
I see.
So let's take it to the beginning, right? Because everyone documents your career from when you got with Salt-N-Pepa, but you had a whole life prior to that.
I had a life period. Like,
yes.
I was not born in Salt-N-Pepa.
That would have been something.
No, it didn't happen like that. I started DJing before Salt-N-Pepa, but it wasn't like I was trying to be a DJ. I just kind of picked it up. My high school boyfriend was a DJ, and I, used to go to his house after school, and we just would, be practicing. And he had a set of turntables, so I was learning the art and technique from him. And he did a few parties, took me along with him. And so I kind of picked it up there.
So okay.
And wait, what was the DJ name you had then?
Ooh.
I didn't have a DJ name.
No?
You was just DJ?
I was just Dee Dee. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that was enough for me. But I wasn't trying, like, again, I wasn't trying to be a DJ. It was just something I was interested in. But even before that, my dad was a collector. So he collected all this,
Music collector.
Music.
Okay.
He was a avid collector of all, like, the music. He had vinyl, all the 45. So I was, from a child,
familiar.
Seeing
Right.
and hearing all the music. And I adopted, the music's, I guess my vast nature of music came from my dad.
Right.
So I had that before I even started on turntables.
So let me say something. As an MC, I realized the other day I always been jealous of the DJ.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, that's how it all started. You guys were jealous of the DJ.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm not gonna say
By the way, this is subconsciously. This is me talking subconsciously.
Right.
When we had Mad Skills the other day, and Mad Skills is like, yo, he
boy.
prefers being a DJ over an MC. And I was appalled because I'm an MC and I can't be a DJ. I suck. I tried. I could be an iPod DJ.
Okay.
That's about it. But what I realized, iPod, that's not, you say it right?
Not anymore.
Okay,
Don't do iPods
yeah.
anymore.
So what I realized was, he said, the reason why I like DJing a little bit more is because I'm actually in control of the crowd. I had never heard that. So I literally cringed. I was because you're a DJ, so you probably didn't catch it. So when he said it, I was like, because as an MC, if you don't like my music, I can't change your mind.
Right.
A DJ can change
Change it up, right.
a person's mind. So what kind of power is that? Like, I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place, but my DJ Bush Rock, will go to the club an hour early. And because I have a black crowd, I have a Latino crowd, I have a such and such crowd. So he'll go to the an hour early and be like,
To read.
Yeah,
tonight
reading the
we're being
crowd.
Latino.
Oh, gotcha.
Tonight we're being black.
Right.
Tonight we're being black Latino. You know what I'm saying? Then he'll do that.
Right.
But when I spoke to Matt Skills, he said he didn't have to do that. He could just go and just read the crowd.
Yes.
And I'm jealous of y'all. I'm just being honest. I should have told you this off scene.
There's an art to that.
Yes, I didn't know
there's
that.
an art to that. Like, so we're not just.
Hold on.
She need a drink.
Spinderella
That's
has
what
a
I'm
drink.
saying. I've been trying to get her.
Yes.
I was waiting.
You noticed
You
I
didn't
stopped.
see me like this. I was like, silent language.
Yes. And ladies first. Ladies first. Yeah.
I don't know. What do I want? On the list. Let me see.
Okay, yeah, you got a long list.
You got to say?
Do say? Yes, right. Do say. JC, we got you, baby.
That's what you want?
Just on the rocks. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to what I was asking. The art of DJing. I always
There's an art to it.
I always underestimated you guys until I actually investigated. And when I realized, holy shit, I ain't shit without a DJ.
Right.
How does that feel to control the crowd?
First of all, thank you for that.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's a compliment because it all started with the DJ.
That's right.
I think it's hip hop thing. So the DJ would rock their set, and they would leave a mic there for someone to come up and grab the mic and to do some crowd stuff, do some crowd work, because they're working. They're up there doing their thing. But the power is it just feels good because you can change moods. You can change people's wherever they are. They can be
The energy
sad.
in the room.
Yeah, you change the
Right.
energy, the vibes. And that's the most beautiful thing. And there were times that I, of course, second guessed myself.
Meaning?
So just as you as an MC would be like, I idolize the MC. Well, DJs would feel the same way in a sense, because we weren't always, and I'm going to speak for myself. Sometimes the MC was always in the front, and the DJ is the one behind. So, but when you know your power, and this is just with anything in life, when you know your power, you use it. And knowing that I could change people's mood and make them happy, sad, mad, whatever their vibe is, I can change that. That's powerful. So it's inspiring to me as well, as to those that's listening.
To every DJ in the world, I apologize for underestimating your job because I kid you not, it's the first thing I think of when I think of a party. I'm like, who's going to DJ?
But no, what you really should think about is every successful artist
has a DJ.
The DJ is the one that made the success. The DJ and the obviously the consumer, the audience.
Yeah,
but it was the DJ.
So let me ask you, Spin. At one point, the DJ was the focal point. Like it was like you didn't. Not to say it like this, but you knew about Rakim. But you kind of came to see Eric B. I don't want to throw Salt-N-Pepa. Damn.
Yeah, right.
That sounded crazy. I didn't even realize how. But at one point, people really came to see you. Like they were really because the DJ was the forefront. When did that transition from the DJ being everything to the DJ being just
behind?
Okay.
I don't know when the transition. I feel like that was in. Okay, let's think about it. The golden era of hip hop is considered probably the late '80s.
Late '80s to early '90s.
I think it's the early '90s. Yeah.
To early '90s, and in that time frame, so the late '80s. Think of all the groups that had DJs: Houdini, Run DMC, LL Cool J,
Public Enemy,
Salt-N-Pepa,
NWA,
Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince. That was the thing, right? Even EPMD with DJ Scratch. Once that moved, Naughty by Nature.
Beastie Boys with Hurricane.
The Beastie Boys. When that transitioned, I feel like that may have happened when the gangster era came in.
Ooh.
Maybe?
You don't think Instant Replay, I think, had a big part in that when artists said we don't really need a DJ?
Are you blaming Instant Replay or are you blaming equipment, period? Because are you saying when they move from the vibe?
I'm looking at the time frame. Right. I don't know, what particular hardware there was, that transition. I'm looking at the time frame and when the DJ started to become more behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It started to, the MC was all in the front.
Right.
So, and that to me was around
88?
No, later.
89?
90.
No, 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. Because and I'm not, everybody's gonna say, oh, you're defending the West Coast.
Think about the groups that were out in the 90s.
But even the gangster artists, if you think about NWA had Dre and Yella.
Okay.
They had
DJ Quick is DJ Quick.
Oh, shit.
That's after the fact.
Yeah.
That's after the fact.
The Alcoholics had E Swift. And he's there from the West.
Mid-90s. Think of mid-90s.
Yeah.
Tribe was out. Tribe was my shit. And they had a DJ.
They had a DJ.
Even artists. I'm just thinking of the time frame that when that transition happened. You had Wu-Tang. Who was the DJ for Wu-Tang?
Was Mathematics, right? Yeah.
Okay, so, but there was a switch. There was a switch up that happened, and I'm looking at the time frame, and I feel like mid '90s to late '90s that changed. That changed. And I also remember when KRS-One used to talk about the DJ back. Like he actually did a song about DJs. This was was it the late '90s? I'm not sure when it was, but it made me think like he gave respect to the DJ. This is after the fact. This is when the DJ was kind of in the background, faded out. But yeah, De La Soul. I could go on and on how important the DJ is in a group, especially when it comes to hip hop.
Well, at one point, the DJ was the most important. Shit,
the beginning.
Shit, I relate this to my own career. I remember at one point we used to go to Europe, perform, and they'd be like, all right, get on the stage. Let's see what your DJ got.
They say what? They said get off.
Let's see what your DJ got.
Get off the stage.
Yeah,
get on stage.
We finished it.
Oh, get on stage. Okay.
Get off, and then they were like, because that's the contract we signed. Our DJ will perform prior to us performing, and then afterwards.
Right, he'll do sets.
And have the crowd moving.
Yes,
the crowd up, right.
So hip hop has been. I feel like you come from the purest form of hip hop. And I feel like, here, take some Hennessy. Do say, excuse me, salud, salud,
Cheers,
salud.
cheers.
Salud. And I'm gonna say it for myself. I was in St. Thomas the other day, and my wife's friends pulled up, and they was playing some music that was horrible.
Oh shit.
I mean, no. It wasn't horrible. It was horrible to my tasting.
Right.
I'm a 46-year-old man. I'm married. I'm in love.
Okay.
I have children, and I don't want to be hearing.
Okay.
I was appalled.
What song was that, though?
What song was it? That's what I want to know. In St. Thomas? What was they playing?
No. It wasn't a St. Thomas song.
Okay.
It was nowadays.
It was like a hip hop song.
Hip hop.
Modern.
And when I was listening to this young woman lyrics,
Oh shit. Who was you talking about?
you know what I'm saying to myself? I am now the old man because I was saying shit like shoot up your block to make you know me. That shit is appalling.
Right.
But they talking about
Yeah. You have officially crossed that line.
I can't say because as soon as I say yeah, I'm gonna know what I'm gonna know about.
Right.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm not offended of her, but I was just like, damn, it's so much vulgar music. Like if I have a kid right now, I'm gonna tell my kid, do not listen to this.
Okay, so let me just remind you of what we listened to back then. We did have some vulgar music back then. Did we not forget?
Coochie rap?
Luke. Do we not forget? Little Kim and Foxy Brown, right there.
The album.
I mean, come on. Huh?
They had good beats.
Oh, they had great beats.
Niggas said they got good beats.
That was us. But that was us back then. So, we do have to consider that we are older and our tastes have probably developed different in experience in life. Mm-hmm. And just some things is just not suitable for you as it was before, especially that you have children now.
Right.
Different.
Right.
But that's okay. But we cannot front on the fact that we had vulgarity in our music back then.
I don't think it's vulgarity.
It was vulgar.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying I don't think that's the issue.
Oh.
Maybe that.
I didn't even know Push It was a sexual song.
Yeah, but when you.
It wasn't.
I mean,
okay,
it wasn't.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What you think?
80s artists. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. 80s artists.
Oh God.
Exploited sexuality, but they did it in taste that I later on in life caught on. Oh, they're talking about this,
like subliminals.
It was subliminal. It wasn't. Yo, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
That's definitely
it wasn't
80s.
that. Like,
except till Two Live Crew came
I went
through.
too far. I went too far. I'm just saying. This is what they saying nowadays. They're like, hey man.
I like that mystery. That's subliminal. Think of from a TV standpoint. Remember Three's Company?
Yeah. Of course.
How they would have those subliminal jokes about sexual innuendos.
Right.
But it made you want to watch because it's like they're gonna say something. It's gonna be like
they had that sexual tension.
Like, yes,
but nothing was ever said.
Yes, but as an example for Push It, it was not a sexual song. We were literally talking about dancing on the dance floor, and people took that and took it the other way, and it actually worked for us. So. I mean, I
don't believe you.
It's true. It's true.
When I was young, I was like, oh.
No, you thought it was saying something else. You thought it was saying the words was really similar,
My teenage hormones were like,
I was a teen
that's right.
too, trust me. I was not saying that. But people, we were almost arrested for that song. Like being on stage and being told that if you play that song, that happened to us as well. If you play that song here,
Push It. Wow.
You can get arrested.
Wow.
So there were times that was almost the case. And somehow we got, to a point where it was like, we just had to convince everybody that this is not about what you think it's about. Mm-hmm. And that is the truth.
Jamie.
Take it as you want.
Okay.
So we interviewed, who did we interview? And they said that they were getting threatened every night. TK Kirkland, the Eazy-E.
Yeah,
he was on the tour with NWA.
Was that a similar situation?
It was similar. And trust me, it wasn't just NWA that was dealing with that. I'm sure there was a lot of artists that had that because back then, there was, I don't know if there was no parameters.
Right.
So it was kind of like we were doing these songs and just creating this, vibe, and it sounded as if we were crossing a line. And for us, we were just girls having a good time, partying, doing our song. They thought it was something else.
Right.
And so, that happened with us.
Which was common in the US in music. They used to do that even, believe it or not, with old school music, like with old school rock, or whether it be Sinatra and those guys. Believe it or not,
They were doing what?
If they performed, the local cops would show up, say that it was profane in some way.
Profanity.
Like it wasn't new to hip hop, but I'm sure hip hop took it another notch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to change the subject, but I just performed for Fat Joe. Big up to Fat Joe. He got the key to the city, right?
Yeah.
Big up to Fat Joe. I get off stage. There's 5 cops waiting for me.
For you.
So I get on stage and they're like, N.O.R.E, you can get a photo? And I'm like, calling this the no warrant photo.
Right.
I wanted to leave. So I know I changed the subject. But so let's just take the Band-Aid off.
Ooh, let me have a drink.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
As a younger, I was about to say citizen, but I don't think that's the correct word. Like, nice shirt, Charlie.
You see your shirt.
But as a younger, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you're gonna think that I'm so naive, but I am,
Okay.
and I want to be.
Okay, good.
I didn't want to ever see you and Salt-N-Pepa have beef. Like I honestly,
That hurt.
damn, I'm almost tearing up a little
That
bit.
hurt, huh?
I'm almost, it hurt me because damn, I am actually. Hold on, let me get my life together.
Yeah.
Because y'all my childhood heroes.
Yeah.
Fuck my childhood. Y'all my heroes. So to see turmoil, period, like I almost ignored it,
As if it didn't happen.
expecting that it would just go away.
Right.
Because I was so like attached to y'all. Like I'm so attached. I'm not attached to Salt-N-Pepa without Spinderella. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't care what people think. It's just how I see it. I didn't see the other Spinderella. God bless her. I know she's supposed to be first, but I don't remember how she looked. I don't remember. All I remember is this. So when I got the word that it was any turmoil, I didn't remember what the turmoil was, but I remember me being sad.
Yeah.
And I remember me continuing to be sad. And then we booked this interview. I'm watching these interviews and I'm seeing you, speaking your piece, and I still to this day, I'm like, damn.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? So in your opinion, what was the first straw on the camel's back that you was like, damn, this is not right?
I mean, generally speaking, when you just grow up, you just get to a point where things will not be tolerated, and respect should be mutual. And when respect is mutual, we can move and do whatever.
Right.
But when respect is not mutual, then that's what are you here for? The bag? That don't last, because I can do a bag without it. You know what I'm saying? So growing up for me, having my grandson changed me. Just seeing how the whole scope of hip hop is changing, just how history is important. Like being in the history books is important.
Yeah.
Legacy is important.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you just don't take bullshit anymore. When you get to a certain point, it's done. And I felt like if we don't have that mutual respect, it's not going to work. And so we needed that. We needed to do that. And I know how people feel. Like it really hurt people. Like
No, I'm one of them.
like a dagger.
I'm one of them. I had to just fight my tears.
But you have to understand. I'm sorry, but get him some tissue.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm not lying.
It's like you just have to. It's bigger than this group. Like
Right.
it's life. It's like you just don't want to deal with, shit that you don't have to. And we had to get some things straight, and we had to do it in a way that was not, unfortunately, it was publicized, but it had to be, because there was a lot of work. There was a lot of, like everything from legalities involved and dissecting royalties and things like that. So all that has been dealt with. All that, thankfully.
It's been settled.
It's been settled.
Oh,
Everything
gotcha.
has been good.
Well, the business side has been dealt with.
The business side has been handled.
But the friendships are irreparable?
I'm not going to say I'm not going to say it's dead in the water. I'm going to say I'm always going to be open. My heart is always open. So fortunately, we did come together. We got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And we got acknowledged. We got acknowledged, for other things as well. And it's just it's like in any relationship. Sometimes it just it
dissolves. It's something you outgrow it.
You're there for a time, and you're there for a reason, and you just move on.
But I'm sorry, but I just want you to know how much y'all meant to us. How much you mean to us. Not meant. Meant is past tense, and I'm a little smarter than that.
Okay.
How much you mean to us. You guys evolutionize the woman category. Like, you made sure that, like, woman was represented in hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
And for that, like, you could never take that away. What I'm saying is, again, I want to reiterate what I said earlier, because if there wasn't no Salt-N-Pepa and Spinderella, there wouldn't be no fucking Capone and Noriega and DJ EFN.
Right.
So if there's any way that you can amend it, I recommend you do, because I love to see y'all three together. Like, it's like Voltron, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when I see y'all three, like I actually get goosebumps. Yeah. I actually do. And so I just want to commend y'all for maintaining that. And it was one of probably the worst fan moments of my life.
Oh my God.
Seeing y'all go through it. Because I honestly looked at it and then like try to act like I ignored it. like I didn't just see that.
No, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Think about groups though.
Right.
All the groups. It's not perfect.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, especially groups from back in the days, it's not perfect.
Right.
You name them and they have those issues.
Or starting young and then you grow into different people.
Yeah. We all like excited, in the beginning, and then, we grow up and we turn into who we are, and then we just kind of grow apart. But I noticed that that's the case with most groups.
Yeah.
Right.
I love to see I love to see Jeff and Will together. I love that. I like when I see Chuck D and Flav come together. I like when I see just old groups come together. But I do understand that you can't make a square fit into a circle.
Right.
You cannot.
But all of them have beef too. All of them have beef too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the difference between y'all and them is that y'all beef was public. And the thing about it is,
no, their beef was public. A lot of like
whose beef was public?
who?
Public Enemy.
Chuck
No, not Jeff's. Not Jeff's.
No, I'm talking about Public Enemy. That
Chuck
was
and
pretty.
Flav?
Not Public Enemy, just Chuck. Just Chuck was mad at Flav.
At one point, Flav was wilding too. And
you right. I forgot that part.
Right. But when I see them together, it's like, yes. So I get what y'all are feeling. Let me talk to the fans. Where the fans at?
Yeah,
all
please.
of our people out there, trust me. And you know who I got to give some props to?
Please.
Peppa. So Pep, in the end, she has been always the glue. Like it hasn't been perfect with the three of us. And we got our things about us. But Pep will go to no end to make something come together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, we've talked on a bunch of occasions, and, we're just leaving the door open. We're at that point.
But
we're just
hold
leaving
on.
the door
To backtrack a little, for people who don't know the situation, you don't have to go into it because I'm sure you're sick of talking about it. But on the business side of it, what did you learn that you could have done differently for it to not end up business-wise?
I was young. And there was no contract, number one. So
contract as far as road, or contract as far as
internal?
Internal, nothing. Holy moly.
There was no contract.
It was like a handshake.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, it was like, look, we want you to DJ for us, audition for us, without a contract. There was no contract, and I was 16, so I was like, ooh, okay, whatever.
Right.
But even when I got older, I did ask, can we produce something, some kind of something assigned to. But, their argument is it was Herbie who brought me to, in the group. Right. It was Herbie's group. Herbie was the creator of Salt-N-Pepa. And
Salt-N-Pepa both from Queens. You're from?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, okay. And Herbie's
Pink
from
houses.
Pink houses,
yeah.
East New York. You be stabbed a lot of people. Watch out, guys. Watch out, guys.
But yeah, so Herbie was the one who, and he was the one who brought Peppa in, and he actually was Salt who brought Peppa in. But we didn't have a contract, so that's how important contracts are. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have that, you really don't have a leg to stand on. So, and that's bad on both sides. Right. Them as the unit and me as the DJ coming into the unit. But to my point, I wanted to make things right, from a legal standpoint, make sure let's produce a contract. And when I would do that, I would get pushback from that, We like it the way it is. Leave it alone, so.
Let me stop you for a second. Because I heard you say this, but I need to hear you say this. Mm-hmm. So you saying there was gigs that you were doing and wasn't getting paid for?
Oh, no. Yeah. There was, what's the word? Promotional. But I would say I got paid for promotional gigs, but we weren't getting paid. It was like, here's a,
He's saying you specifically, or the whole group wasn't getting paid?
Well, the whole group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The whole group, that's
promotional, we already know that track.
Promotional is
I'm thinking, when I heard you say that, when I heard you say that, I'm thinking they were signaling you.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it was the whole group.
It was promotional runs. I mean, it was photo sessions. There was anything that had to do with building a brand, a group brand.
Wow.
Which is your sweat equity.
It's sweat equity.
Right.
And so that's your investment.
Right.
Okay, I'll invest. I believe in this. I'm here for it. And that, to me, I don't care about that. To your point earlier, what was it without speaking on it? I had to take them to court to get my royalties divided
from
properly.
records.
From records that I performed on.
Yes.
I'm on probably about 15 songs.
15. Three that's super hits.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on point. Let's go.
You do your
I'm
homework.
on point. Yes, let's go.
Perfect. So yes, with that said, I mean, that's enough. Come on. So somebody's getting paid and I'm not. And
but the royalties weren't coming from them. It would be the record label.
It would be the record label. It would be the record label. But they're still, here's the thing. They were signed. And that means they were signed to the record label. But I wasn't. And so with our voices together and our performances together on something, they had their names as the receivers, as the performers, and I didn't have mine.
So your shares,
I was fighting for my shares.
Fuck, you're right.
My proper shares, from them.
Right.
That's separate and apart from being in Salt-N-Pepa. It's like when you perform or when you produce, you should have you write, you should have your shares of yours. And so that's what I was fighting with.
And separate from, because if someone listening, they might confuse it with publishing. It's not publishing because they would get their publishing for whatever they wrote.
Yeah, publishing
or their performance. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But I did produce a couple of things for Salt-N-Pepa. And so I had to fight for that as well. And it was like when the end came, it was like, okay, let's do this right then. And I didn't want it to be public, but it went public. And at the end of the day, I had to do what I had to do because I put my blood, sweat, and tears for 35 years. 35 years is a lifetime. It's a lifetime. And so when you say sweat equity, you put your all into something, and then to be dismissed or to be kind of just put out as if you weren't there, that's a contribution. Right. Get what you deserve, and then peace out. But today I'm not here to put. They're always going to be queens to me. They might not feel the way that I feel about them.
They feel the same way.
But it doesn't matter to me. I'm a grown woman. I'm a queen. I'm gonna fix my sister's crowns. If I can help you, I will always do that. But I'm gonna fight for mine.
Right.
And I'm gonna show you how to fight. And stand up for yours. So that's what I got out of it. At the end of the day, I'm happy that I'm sorry that it went that way. But I had to do what I had to do for me.
As an outsider that's looking in, that's an insider that's looking out, I feel like the mistake probably was that y'all didn't negotiate together from the beginning, because I believe that they had a contract and then you had a separate, and had y'all showed that woman camaraderie, what's her name?
Camaraderie.
Yeah,
Camaraderie.
that word. Okay. So if that's what I feel like, because I feel like they wasn't trying to do you wrong. I feel like they were so much trying to look out for themselves, because women were being done wrong at that time, that they were so much trying to look out for themselves that they didn't think of.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But by the way,
no, I understand. I understand that point.
This is no facts. To
I
this.
understand that point, because I tried to sit in their shoes too. I did, and when I was talking with Peppa explained a lot to me about her situation in it and how familiar my situation is to her, because she was fighting for hers too internally. So, and I'm like, and you're Peppa, and you're fighting. So
she's fighting.
Well,
in her own group?
I cannot speak for her,
right?
But I will say that she understood some of the fight that I had in fighting for your part and what you have provided and contributed. And it's just a bigger picture than what everybody thinks. Right. And, you know, as a writer, as a producer, as a performer, you should get your share of, you know, what you put into it. And, you know, I'll let her speak about her.
But from the sound of it, it's not just them too. It's other entities. Would it be Herbie? I believe
it's the record label way more than it's them.
Well, they did have fights with Herbie about stuff, but I feel like they absolved it. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at my situation,
right? Which is all that matters right now. Right.
And I can't speak on Peppa. I wish them well. You know, and the door is always open. We said that.
We would love to see you guys together.
At my birthday party.
But I have to say, you have to kind of take care of you in the end, and you got to make sure you're good. Okay. In order for the door to be open, for us to come together again, business got to be handled.
I respect.
When I handle my business, my team. Shout out to my team.
Shout out to your team.
Shout out to my manager, LJ. He's been my manager. I'm a loyal person. I have the same people with me for forever. My manager, LJ, he said to say hi to y'all.
Okay, big up LJ.
He's been my manager for almost 20 years. So my husband,
big up your husband.
My husband Q, my daughter Christy, she's a DJ too. So you know, I'm constantly making sure she's good, because she's out there, you know, just making sure she's right, contracts and everything. But having the right people around you keeps you right. And so when I leave my team and then I go into Salt-N-Pepa, I need to make sure that's right. I know how it should be. And so from this moment on, should a door open there again, we're going to be good. We're going to be good, because all contracts will be right. We'll make sure everybody is right. And I feel like back then we didn't have the right conversations about doing that, because I did bring it up. Let's do a contract. Let's do a contract.
Did somebody present you with that and say, "Yo, listen, you need a contract," or that's something you came up with?
I came up.
Okay, cool. Continue.
I came up with it.
Okay.
And when Herbie was gone, I think when Herbie left back in the early 90s. It was kind of like I'm just kind of floating here. I'm just kind of just floating, and I mean, they definitely paid me, you know, when I did my gigs or whatever. But when it came to promoting the albums and pushing the albums and performing on the albums, I wasn't getting my cut. So I had to make sure I got mine. And so that's why it took that long to do it. And when it was said and done, we settled. And when you settle, that means we're all on the same page.
Right.
You know, as a kid, when I heard this, I was like, oh, that's just a rumor.
As a kid, you heard this?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a long-term situation.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Well, you talking about, okay, so
I mean, as a kid, though.
I was a kid in mind. Why are you trying to make me
am I that old?
Like they didn't break up in the early 90s.
It was...
No, we didn't break up in the early 90s, but we had issues. We had issues back in the late 90s.
Late 90s,
I remember like 94, 95. I'm 47. I'm 46. Yeah, I'll be 47 next month.
So we're talking about 20-something years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, it seems like, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my child.
It's a long time to be going through this shit.
Right. It's true that Herbie, when he put the group together, he thought of it as the female Run DMC?
Yes, and
So you would have been the Jam Master J of that Run DMC.
Houdini,
that
yes.
female Run DMC.
He thought of Houdini and Run DMC.
So, do you remember ever going to Left Rack City?
I do. Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's crazy how this ties into the beginning of Drink Champs.
Really?
He's our first guest.
You have no idea. Okay.
First recorded guest.
Let me
Who's
just
that?
tell you
Where
something.
he's going to go now.
Okay.
Chill, you right? And I know your husband is here.
Is that
All due respect. And your daughter's here, who I feel like she's related to me. Let me just tell you something. Kenny Anderson at the time was the hottest point guard in New York City. Kenny Anderson, I'm from 97th Street. Kenny Anderson is from 96th Street. He's from down the block. The hottest woman in the game, ran the chain at the time, was Spinderella.
Oh, sure.
My childhood was Spinderella is the most beautifulest woman in the game.
Oh, really?
Everyone wants Spinderella. And Salt-N-Pepa is the name. Everybody wants Spinderella. Jesus.
Everybody wants you to trigger.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. And it was one day, Kenny Anderson, we call him Chibba. He comes through my neighborhood with you. And when I tell you, that was like a goal. That was like,
I think I remember.
I ain't gonna lie, I was the little nigga like that. It was me. In case you don't know, that little dirty nigga, I probably didn't clean my ears. I was like, holy shit. And that shit changed my childhood. Because it made me, Kenny Anderson, which I tell him this, and I tell him this off the air, and this is kind of corny. I should always say this on air. He made me who I am. One of those, it's 2 days. I tell you the LA day. Remember when I first hit #1? And it was this day. This is way before I was a rapper. And he came through the hood with you. And when I tell you, every man in the hood could not take their eyes off you. I'm sorry, husband. I'm sorry, husband. But it was one of the greatest moments of my life.
Wow.
Because you represented making it. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, I think I could understand in the sense of just coming through, and it's just like a picture of what it looks like to be success and have the right female on your arm, and you know.
No, you're being humble.
But not just
no. She's being humble. Let me take over. She's being humble. You were the hottest chick in the game. Let's be clear. Did you not feel that?
No, I did not feel that.
Oh my God, we sucked at babies.
I did not feel that.
Holy shit!
I do know that there, people tell me they had crushes on me or whatever, but
no, but for real, like I remember, I'm so proud to call you my sister now. But back then, I can't deny that, like how it was like.
But I do know that the fans had their favorites. I mean, they had. I know that they looked at me like, they had crushes on me or whatever. So, and I hear that a lot today, like, I still got a crush on you type of thing. But no, I didn't know that.
You didn't feel it?
I could feel that they loved on me. Yeah, I could feel that.
Okay,
that's one way of putting it.
Yeah, I could feel they loved on me. I mean, not to take away from what you're saying,
please,
but I get how, people look at somebody. And I remember being like, just on top of the world. Like Salt-N-Pepa and myself, we were just on top of the world. We were the girls. We was those girls back then. And, they had their favorites. Salt was their favorite. She had her favorites. Pep had her favorites. Spin had her favorites.
But wait, to take it back to Drink Champs, Kenny was our first recorded guest.
Yes.
Really?
We didn't release it first, but he was the first person that we tested this concept with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you are Drink Champs alumni all around.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in there, huh?
Yes.
I heard your interview, some of the interview y'all did with Kenny. And I heard what you guys were I don't know, y'all were talking about baby mamas and stuff like that.
Okay.
I think that was funny.
I was scared to say your name because to this day I'm still scared of you. Like I'm just being honest.
Don't be scared. From the music standpoint, I'm really proud of what we've done together. Mm-hmm. That is something that nothing that we can personally go through could ever overshadow the purpose of what Salt-N-Pepa was. Right. The Salt-N-Pepa, the music, the message, the importance of us in music, the importance of us in hip hop, the importance of us as women, the contribution as women to our generation. And
we're representative.
So don't let what personal stuff color that. And that means a lot to hear you say that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was great times. It was interesting. Just, I remember that going through Left Rack with Kenny. I did a lot of Left Rack. I was out there a lot. We used to actually, me and Kenny used to go at it because, he called the pink houses the stink houses. And I would call, I'm sorry, y'all. It was just a joke. I don't know. I would call Left Rack City, Left Whack City. It was a, but it was a thing between me and Kenny at the time.
She's like, look at that little boy. He was saucy.
That little boy can stare at me.
That little boy. But no, I spent a lot of time in Left Rack.
Yes. Yes. And I thank you.
He did a lot. He did a lot for the.
I'm not gonna lie. He
the hood. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. And again, I should say this to him off camera. But he kept me out of jail for years because he had a tournament called the Kenny Anderson tournament, and I would go there and I would play basketball. And I remember one year. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn it back.
No, do it.
But I remember one year I was selling drugs. And I just couldn't stop selling drugs. I was addicted to selling drugs, even though I wasn't a good drug dealer. I was like semi. But I would get my shit off. And the coach came to me. I can't say the coach's name because he's very big. Mm-hmm. The coach said to me, I know you sell drugs, but you're going to come and play this basketball.
Are you going to play basketball?
You're going to come play this basketball. Uh-huh. And I came and played basketball, and we won.
Oh, shit.
We won. But by the way, because of Kenny, him doing the contributions that he did to the hood, his mother as well.
Yep. Rest in peace, Miss A.
Yes, that's right. Rest in peace to my father as well.
Rest in peace to your dad.
Yes, you met her, right? She's a gangster.
Yeah.
She's a gangster.
First of all, my daughter's here.
Yes, I immediately felt connected to her.
Yes, my daughter. Yes. She's like, she was like after I had Christy, I would bring her to Left Rack. Mm-hmm. And leave her with Miss A. Mm-hmm. And you
want a shot?
Relax.
I was just playing.
And Miss A was just an incredible woman.
Yes.
She was hardcore though.
Yes.
She was hard on me.
Oh,
when
really?
When I first started dating Kenny, she was like, "Who's this bitch?"
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, time out. You went too fast.
Yeah, it's true. She was.
That was the first word she said.
She was like, "Who is this bitch?"
By the way,
she was very protective of her son.
But by the way, you Spinderella at the time. It's not like you're like...
She didn't care. She didn't care.
I love this story.
And so I was very intimidated by Miss A. I called her Miss A.
Miss A.
Her name is Joan, but I call her Miss A. Uh-huh. And she put me through the ringer to mess with her son. I mean, I guess you should. You just can't have any woman rolling up on your, in your home.
And you was his first real relationship, right?
I don't know that I was his first real relationship.
I believe, as an outsider looking in, I believe it was.
He was young. He was very young. He was like, come on, in his prime, and he was like a superstar basketball player. Oh my God, like for him to just come from where he came from to just blowing up with all this money and all this like notoriety and just the fame, it was crazy. So, but back to Miss A, she was very protective, and I will say our relationship really got established because she, literally taught me. Like she was like, I know you love my son because I could have ran you off a long time ago, girl. Like,
that is the gangster. That's gangster.
I could have, but you stayed, and you stayed, and we didn't work out, but our daughter, we had our daughter. That was the purpose.
God bless.
So.
God bless.
And my daughter's so beautiful and so like the best part of us. So, yeah.
And although I just met her today, I swear to God, I feel like I know her.
Yeah. Well, you might have seen her when she was really young. She used to come to Left Rack all the time.
Yeah.
So, she was with Miss A. But yeah, there it is.
Okay, so our show is about giving people their flowers. From the beginning, we wanted to give you your flowers. We wanted to tell you face to face, woman to man, man to woman, that how much you mean to hip hop.
Oh, shoot.
How much you mean.
This is huge.
And I 1,000,000% want you to know how much you feel mean to hip hop, how much you mean to us, how much you mean to the community. We 1,000,000% understand your plight. We understand your struggle. We understand your fight. And we got your back. And there's nothing in this world that's not going to stop us from doing that. Right. And we want to give you your flowers.
That touches my heart. Wow, this is huge. Thank you so much. My heart is real full from that because coming from where I came from and just always literally, you know, I dealt with a lot of doubt. The whole Salt-N-Pepa stuff, I doubted myself a lot.
Right, it shook you up.
But to get the love that I've been getting, regardless of all of that, it makes me feel again. You know, when you're kind of shot down for whatever reason, when you're shot down or when you feel that your worth is or you're devalued or any of that, right. You don't feel like you deserve, you know. So to get this kind of love, I really appreciate y'all.
Well, let me stop that not feeling deserved because this is your house. This is built for you, and I'm gonna just tell you, it's well deserved over here.
Yeah.
You are an icon. You are a legend. And we are immortal fans over here.
Immortal.
N.O.R.E-ism.
I don't think I ever used that word before. That just came out like immortal.
You're immortal for using it.
So we're gonna play a game real quick.
Now we start.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been drinking.
You've been drinking.
But I didn't drink last episode. So. And I saw Keith Murray. Did I tell you?
You got to talk about that.
You know, me and Keith Murray had fake Keith.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Ooh, what happened with that?
They even taking over the interview. So, I'm at Fat Joe's concert, and I feel somebody, like, touching my leg. Right. Because, by the way, I didn't go to Fat Joe concert to perform. I went there to be a fan,
right?
And just get the fuck out of here. I was like, yo, I can't not leave. I mean, I gotta leave tomorrow. And they're like, why? I was like, I got Spinderella. I said, I ain't missing this. They're like, okay, cool, thank you. I hear somebody. I say I hear somebody. I felt somebody with my leg. I turn around. It's a guy with a bandana, glasses, and a joint. And I look. And I just see his eyes. I'm Keith Murray. When I tell you, I didn't tell nobody around me. I didn't say, yo, walk with me. I just seen him. I was like, what's up, Keith Murray? And he was like, my heart.
My heart? What? What do you mean?
That's Keith tested me if I'm lying. He said, my heart. And you know what I said? My heart.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I did too. I said it back. I ain't gonna lie. I like my heart. Because I want to testament to hip
shout out
hop.
Keith Murray, man.
We had a misunderstanding. He thought something about me, which I liked it, but it was false. He was like, no, he's Hollywood. He's different now. By the way, I don't get pedicures. Look at my shit. Look at my nails is fucked up. I don't get pedicures. I should though. But I seen them. We talked. We worked it out. They filmed it.
Right.
They filmed it the whole time. The whole time, his people filmed it, and I never said don't film because I wanted this documented.
Yeah.
That don't ever say that because Drink Champs, we're for our legends, man. The thing about it is, so many times in this game, people get 10 years or more. And you know what they say? They say you're washed up. They say you're done.
Right. Irrelevant.
Do they say that in rock and roll? Do they say that in jazz?
Yeah,
Do they say that in heavy metal? They don't only say, it's only us. It's only us. So we're going to change that fucking narrative.
Right.
If you take food from yesterday and you put it in the refrigerator and you warm it up in the morning, guess what? It's better. It's better. It's been marinated.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's been marinated. That means it's been seasoned.
Preserved.
You young motherfuckers judging the older people. You are a pizza who just came out the oven. It's too hot.
Right.
You're too hot.
That's a good way
You
to look
have
at
to cool the fuck off to enjoy the pizza.
Right.
My friend Diego brought me a phenomenal pizza. It was too hot.
Couldn't do nothing with it.
I had to put salt on it and let it camate, cabrón.
Oh.
And then after it cooled off, I enjoyed the pizza. So this is to all you young motherfuckers. You judging you. One of the dumbest shit you could say as a young person is, "You old motherfucker." What? You're gonna want to be old like me one day.
That's the goal.
Right.
Idiot.
Right.
The goal is not to die young. The goal is
to grow.
To grow.
Right.
Idiots.
And guess what? When
I'm sorry, I had a moment. I don't know
let me
what
add
happened.
on to that. When someone says you're old, you're older too. We're both old. Look, you're not going backward.
Right.
We're both going up together. Like, it doesn't make sense.
And it doesn't
to me.
stop.
It doesn't. It's like, how am I old and you're not? We're both growing. You know. So I don't get that. The whole irrelevant thing. When people say you're irrelevant, I'm like, to who? You?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
You know what I love? The renaissance of hip hop right now. Right now, hip hop has grown so much. Like I can like book a vacation, and Sir Mix-a-Lot would be on the fucking the cruise line. Like holy shit, this is dope. Like hip hop has evolved so much. Do you think that hip hop, when you started doing it, would, for lack of a better term, a whack cliche? Do you think that hip hop would have came this far?
This far? No, I didn't think about it.
Me neither.
It wasn't. It was not something I was thinking about. It was something I was doing. Mm-hmm. So that was like the original question back in the days. Most of us artists who were first interviewed was asked the question, "What are you going to do when this is over?" And I could say for me, I'm like, I don't know nothing else, so I'm just going to keep doing until till the wheels fall.
Could that have played into the bad business, not foreseeing it,
yeah, of
be
course,
here so long?
Of course. But look, it won't happen again.
Right. Experience
is important.
Right.
So when you get older, and talk about growing, you grow with experience. And these younger, I feel if they ain't watching and if they ain't learning, they're going to get hit hard. I always think about like the newer artists, like the younger generation of artists. They're going to need therapy.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You know what?
They're going to need therapy. Am I right or wrong?
No. Not going to need therapy. They need therapy now.
Well, yeah. I mean, once you come...
We all need therapy, though.
Yeah, we do. But I really, like, especially for the young women, it's not... I'm not just talking about MCs. I'm talking about, whoever. The DJs, everything. It's a lot to come through this.
And with social media.
And with social media.
Right.
We didn't have social media like that. So I just feel like, get a good therapist on deck. on your team. Get a good therapist on your team.
So let me ask you, because this has been a question on my mind forever. How did you get the name Spinderella?
Spinderella was given to me. Herbie said... Okay, now it's just so I know you mentioned there was a Spinderella before me. Yes, there was a Spinderella before me. On the first Salt-N-Pepa album, Hot, Cool, and Vicious, there's a picture of another young lady. She was the first Spinderella. I can't say what the story was, but they were looking for another female DJ for their first major tour. I auditioned.
Oh, it's a tour initially. Oh, wow.
It was a tour.
Okay.
And I auditioned. They heard about me and they asked me to audition. I auditioned and then I got it. So I don't know what the story is. I can't say what happened before me, but yeah.
Has she ever spoken out? The previous?
I'm pretty sure she has, but I don't know. I know there's a story. Everybody has a story.
Right.
So.
And is it true Wendy Williams also tried to audition to be the DJ?
She says that too.
Wait, what?
Wendy
you never
Williams.
seen it?
What the fuck did you say?
Yeah, Wendy.
Wendy Williams wanted to be you?
Not be me.
She auditioned to be the DJ.
Spinderella.
Yes.
The Spinderella.
Really?
So Herbie was looking for, originally what we said, he was looking for that Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, Houdini,
Right.
2 MCs and a DJ. But as females. All I know is that when I auditioned, I got it. And that's all I know.
That was hard. That was
That's all I know. But yes, Herbie gave me the name. But there was a Spinderella from the early 80s. Okay, I can't say, but give credit where credit is due. I can't say I made the name
it's
up.
part of the story.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm a collector of old shit. So I bought a Spinderella doll from like the early 70s.
And it was her?
No, it was a little white doll with blonde hair. And she was spinning on a spindle or whatever. And her name was Spinderella.
That's where they got the name from?
I don't know, but I have that doll, and I'm like, wow. So, and that's how old the name is.
Right.
That is documented. So,
And the first Spinderella, well, the one that was before you, she comes out in one single or one vinyl that I have.
She's appears on that first album. Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But then
Thomas Live?
I can't say what happened there because I'm not privy to their situation.
And still when you get in, it's 30 plus years.
Yeah.
And all the success because Push It hadn't come out yet. Push It
came out when I got there. Yeah.
Right when you got.
Yeah, we did the video for it. We shot the video. As a matter of fact, the story is we were on that tour. And we were on the Wipeout tours. The Fat Boys, Heavy D and the Boys,
wow.
Salt-N-Pepa, Dana Dane, and Clark Kent, DJ Clark Kent was on it. And we weren't doing Push It. And then they were like, I guess some DJ in either Hawaii or the Bay played Push It and it just got viral. It caught fire.
Because it was a B-side of a record, right?
It was the B-side of Tramp.
Right.
Tramp?
Yes.
What you called me?
Wow.
And then they were like, you got to play Push It. And I was like, all right. They gave me the vinyl. And I dropped Push It. And it was like, ah! And we really didn't want to do that song. We thought it was a parody. Like, we was like, it was
parody to what?
Well, not a parody, but we thought it was like a funny, what's the word? Just being fun.
Right.
Like fun, not parody, but something, funny.
We didn't think that at all.
Well, we did.
Like you guys didn't think it was a serious hip hop record for you guys, right?
We didn't, as in Salt-N-Pepa,
hurt my
Spinderella.
childhood.
And then Herbie, well, these are things you wanted to know. And then Herbie, was like, he was really behind the song. He wanted it. So it was like, we gotta do Push It. Let's, test it.
Do you
we
realize?
Did it, and it was on.
Do you realize how many movies Push It is in?
It's in a few, huh? Every time
it's such a big record.
I'll watch a movie and I'll be like, oh shoot.
So is that one of your discrepancies? Is that because I ain't gonna lie to you. This is full discrepancy. It's full
disclosure.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Every time I hear Super Thug played in a movie, I get nothing.
You got to get your check.
I don't get nothing.
You got to get your check.
I get it next year. Next year is my 25.
Okay.
And it reverts to him.
I could have bought it back.
Okay.
I have what is it called? Residuals to do it, to buy it. Right. But that's like if I wait till March, I'll get it back for free. And then I could do business with these people. So
but that's important.
I'm gonna wait. But I look at I saw Entourage, the movie. And then my record came on, and everybody's like, hey, congratulations. And I'm looking at them like, I didn't even know this shit was in there.
Right.
But I'm not going to tell them that because I don't want them to know actually my business. When you hear Push It, do you feel like that? Huh?
Well, I'm not in. I'm not a writer on Push It.
Okay.
So you have
but
to
you
be.
Was a part of. You was a part of the session.
And performer.
Okay.
You know, Salt-N-Pepa performed that song before I joined them. So they not performed it. They recorded it
right
before I joined them.
It just hadn't hit.
It just hadn't been.
Right.
It started to hit when I came in and we played it in the show. Then it started to blow up. But when you're on the song and when you're writing on a song or when you produce a song, that's when you should be able to collect on that. You know, What a Man is a different story.
What a man!
If you hear What a Man on a commercial or anything,
it made me want to be a better man.
That's a check. Yeah.
It made
That's
me
a
want
huge
to be
hit too.
Let's Talk About Sex is another one.
Huge.
Well, let's stick with What a Man though.
Okay.
Y'all in the studio. What happens? What is? How does this magic work?
Oh my God. Well, I know how it worked for me. They would do their own recording and then they would call me in and I would do mine. So everybody's kind of was separate and then pieced together. Yeah. Everybody would be separate and pieced together. That particular song was done and I you know, it's been so long. Yeah, it would just be like if I recorded on a song, it'd be like, Dee Dee, can you come in at 7 o'clock?
Sorry, you said Dee Dee?
My name is Dee Dee.
I know that. But they called you Dee Dee?
Yeah.
They didn't call you Spinderella?
Yeah, they call me Dee Dee. I call them Cheryl.
I still call her.
We call Peppa Sandy.
In your life.
We call us by each other by our first names.
Right. I don't think you never called me Victor neither.
When we get pissed, we call each other by first names.
No, when you get pissed,
I call you Baco. I say Baco.
You call me Baco. Yes.
Yeah.
This is when
That's how you know somebody.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, we call each other. But yes, it went like that when it was time to record. And I know when I started doing, I didn't really know that I had the talent of rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't know. I was just like, all right, whatever. I was just DJing, doing my thing. And then Herbie would call me in and be like, come do this song. Oh, you sound good on that. Come do this one. Come do this one. And so that's how it went. It was like.
And you were writing your own stuff?
I wrote, but I can't say I wrote What a Man.
Okay.
The songs that I produced for Salt-N-Pepa, I wrote on.
Got it.
The fish today. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Quick time of slime.
Oh.
You explain her the rules.
The rules.
Okay. Is this a
Jamie,
game?
let's get her. Yes.
Is this a game?
This is our drinking game.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
By the way,
you should have told me that before I started drinking.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I said it earlier, but she has the wildest drink order in Drink Champs history.
I do?
Yeah. Right, am I lying? She's top 3.
I just don't think she meant to all of that at once.
I don't think she. Yo,
What
I swear-
y'all
That's the way
say?
he took it. When we said the drink, he's like, "Damn, she
What
want
is she-
vodka,
what do you-
Henny, Ace. What was the other thing?
No.
Like,
Tequila.
Yo. Wake up, brother. What's the 4 orders?
He said, who, me?
Yo, listen, man. I know you single and shit, and you're trying to get somebody to go with you to Turks, but chill out. Her order was vodka, Hennessy, not cognac.
No, not cognac.
That's what threw me off. I was like, most people say cognac, and like they will say any. She said, you said Hennessy.
Hennessy
I said,
is on my rider.
no, I was like, Spinderella want to fight.
No, my rider.
Like,
We call Hennessy fight me juice.
so Hennessy is fighting
Hennessy
juice.
is on my rider. That's like, it's like Hennessy privilege, though. It has to be privileged.
See, we didn't get the privilege sign.
Yeah, nobody
Okay,
wrote that
so
in.
vodka, Hennessy, whiskey, and tequila. By the way,
I was asked the question.
I'm gonna be honest, sis.
I was asked the question, what do you drink? I said, I drink all of that.
Sis, when I seen this order, I was like, it's going down.
He has one.
You got a drink, babe?
Yes, please, come on. Husband, get your ass a drink, man. This is-
Okay. Christy, you want a drink? My daughter wants a drink. Would you mind?
yes, please.
Okay, I'm ready for the game.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, before we start, I want to say happy birthday to Kayla. It's her 21st birthday. That's Charlie's daughter. That's her family. Shout out to her. I told her this would be a great episode for her to come. Such a good role model to be here.
Yes.
Okay, Leo season. Hey.
Wait, all right, so
Ready?
Leo goes and then Virgo's after, right?
Yeah, I guess you're next, aren't you?
Are you
All right.
Virgo?
Yeah, I'm Virgo.
Okay.
I'm
My
Virgo.
daughter's a Virgo.
You a Virgo? What's your date?
Is that you?
And he kept saying, we related.
She said September.
September 6th?
Wait, he is stuck. And you said
He's
September
weirded out
16th?
now.
What? Look at that. Look at that.
I think he thinks when he saw you in left rack.
Decided to have a baby on his birthday. Come on, they're twins. That's why he said I got a connection with her. But your literal twins, birthday twins. How cool is
Me,
that?
you, and Foxy Brown.
Real Foxy's?
Foxy sent him a text too.
Shout out Foxy, man. We need her on here.
Yeah, we need Foxy on here.
Oh, God,
Holy
please let me
shit,
know when
I
that
done
happens.
Fucked up my childhood and resonated my manhood at the same time. Okay, so you explain the rules?
Try to.
Oh, this. I ain't gonna lie.
No, stop.
No more. No more.
I ain't gonna let you do it. I ain't gonna let you resonate, emancipate. I ain't gonna let you none of this stuff, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't talk no more.
September 6th, shit just came out.
I know, that's wild.
That's wild.
That's fucking wild.
She had no idea. I'm looking, I'm like.
It still went.
Good.
We're gonna give you two choices, and this is not to pin anybody against each other. It's just random
Okay.
two choices that these guys over here
Oh,
came
shit.
up with.
And we would like to drink.
Yeah, and if you pick one, nobody drinks. But if you say both of them or neither of them, which would be the PC answer.
Say it again. If I pick one,
If you pick one, nobody drinks.
nobody drinks.
And if you don't pick, we drink.
As in all of us.
Basically, all of us. We all drink together.
Yeah.
We're all gonna get drunk at
I'm
the same
going to
time.
pick one.
Don't worry.
All right. And if you have stories with anybody, please elaborate.
Elaborate.
Okay.
And it's whatever the reason in your mind is. It's maybe
What
you.
would be the reason of choosing one? One over the
One might
other?
be more a friend of yours. One
A
you might like their
connection?
music
Some
more.
kind of
It's
connection?
whatever it is. It's
What
what.
stands out more to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how she's never been in the resource room. You see how she was
What?
assessing. No. She's like
Let's
she
be
was
clear.
very, she
Let's
was
be
very
clear.
clear. Like how is you could tell that she's very smart.
All right.
By the way, all of our other guests has not been.
Uh-oh.
All right. First one is Primo or Pete Rock.
Pete Rock. And I love Primo. But so Pete Rock. So, oh yeah, I used to date Eddie F. Eddie F was Heavy D and the Boys. When I would go to Eddie F's house, Heavy D would come over. They would, do their recording or whatever. Pete Rock would always be coming over. They're all in Mount Vernon. And Pete Rock was like a kid.
Right.
So, and I was a kid. But it was like we both, were young and just kind of watching Heavy D and the boys develop and do their thing or whatever. And Pete would be there, just messing around with the drum machine, Eddie F's drum machine and stuff like that. So I have that's like a brother to me.
Pete.
But you picked Primo.
No, I said Pete
She
Rock.
said Pete Rock?
I said Primo is my boy, but Pete,
Oh,
for
okay.
me, it's
Okay.
Pete Rock.
Okay. Queen Latifah or MC Light?
Let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot.
Hey, man. No leading the witness,
I
brother.
just want to drink.
I like both of them.
Serious.
And I love both of them, I should say.
I just came from New York.
Funk Flex or DJ Clue? Cheers.
What? What do I say? I don't know.
No, you ain't
I
gotta,
like-
you ain't
I-
gotta say nothing. You drinking? That says enough.
All right. Lady of Rage or Yo-Yo?
Oh shit! I love both of them. This is not fair.
This is the name of the game. We're trying to get you drunk.
This is where it all goes down.
Okay, I'm gonna make a decision.
Okay, see, some people do this. That's a
Yo-Yo's
strategy.
my Leo sister, so I'm gonna
And
say
Leo's
Yo-Yo.
before Virgo, right?
Leo's before Virgo.
yeah.
Leo's before Virgo.
Y'all said facts or
Hold out,
relax?
Virgos. We're
So you're
still
picking?
there. I'm gonna say Yo-Yo.
Okay, so no drinking.
All right, cool.
No
No
drinking.
drinking.
All right.
Yeah.
And Rage is gonna actually be on that TV. She has a new movie coming out. Y'all know about that?
The Miss Cleo one?
Yes.
Didn't it come out?
I don't know if
Rage
it's
is
out
gonna
yet.
be Miss Cleo?
Miss Cleo. Yes.
I saw clips. She looks. She
Fire.
is
Rage is
really-
gonna be Miss Cleo.
I'm
Yeah.
so
That's
excited for
fire.
her. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of that.
We need both of them on Drink Champs, by the way.
I want to watch the movie. Excuse me.
All right, next one.
In there?
No, JJ Fad or Oaktown 357?
Oh, Oaktown 357.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Because Sweet LD is my girl, and she lives in Dallas. We live in Dallas, so she comes in. We hang out.
Did you guys tour with Hammer and them?
Yes, we did.
That must have been crazy show.
Honey, Hammer.
Did you just call? Did you say honey?
Honey.
That's old school shit right there.
Listen here. Let me tell you about
I'm gonna
Hammer.
start calling niggas honey.
Let me tell you about Hammer. Hammer was put on, like, he was, when we were on that tour, the Wipe, was it the Wipe tour? It might have been, I don't know if it was the Wipe Out tour or the other tour. But Hammer would be, when we would come to the West Coast, Hammer would open. By the end of the tour, Hammer was closing. So, I mean, because he was that man, he was that dope.
Wait, when you started on his side, he was opening?
He was opening.
And then by the end, he was closing.
So he had on skinny jeans.
That's
and then at the end, he had on them baggy jeans.
He had on the baggy jeans. He had on the baggy jeans. He had on the Hammer pants the whole time, though.
Oh, Hammer. He had on the big Hammer pants.
He was official performance. Yeah, because
he was dancing.
One
That's
of
why
the
he wore
best
those pants.
performers, period.
Right.
No, his energy was wild.
I mean, his dancers, and Sweet LD from 357 was one of them. I used to be on the side of the stage like, oh my God. They were so like,
they had like 100 people on stage.
Who wants to go on after Hammer?
Right.
This was our train of thought back then. Nobody wanted to go on after Hammer. So yeah.
Hammer.
He's a legend.
Hammer. They put me in the mix. I don't even know what the fuck that meant.
All right.
But I was like, that's hard.
It's hard.
They put you in the mix.
Hey, I ain't give a fuck.
You MTV Raps or Rap City?
Rap City.
Okay.
Any Rap City stories?
I've never been on Rap City.
What?
But,
Oh, no. You picked Rap City.
I picked Rap City.
Oh, in my mind, you said MTV Raps.
But I used to love watching it. I mean, I loved, I loved The Basement. I loved, that was my era.
How about your MTV Rap stories?
Now
I know
we were one of the first.
Right.
That's right. At
Lover and Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
And Fat Five Freddy.
Yes. We were
But Fat Five was first, and then
Yeah.
Right, and we were on Fat Five's show.
Okay, wow.
So yeah,
Tell us about that.
we were like hip hop's darlings. I don't know,
Right.
Salt-N-Pepa, and they would call us, but MTV. They loved on us, so we were a part of that earlier stage of hip hop being on Yo MTV.
It was an important show.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, is this a little off topic because we're still on Quick Time Islam, but you knew Tupac, correct?
Yes, I met Tupac. Yeah,
Met him.
I can't say I knew him, but he had a thing for Salt.
So your memory of Tupac was you seeing him and him saying to you,
Where's Salt?
"Where's Salt?"
Where your girl? Like that type of thing. But yeah, he was in the What a Man video.
Yes.
Right.
So that was like,
He had the herringbone,
I don't know.
Did
he?
the chain.
Okay, no, I get what you're saying.
I don't remember the video.
I'm just like, your memory of that is insane.
Yeah, he did have a chain on now, think about it. But he was turned, his body was turned. They wouldn't show his face. Oh. It was some political shit.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
this is after he came home from jail.
Yeah, and he was, according to, I don't know if it was him, he had an issue with it because he wasn't shown in the video, the What a Man video.
He was mad that he wasn't shown.
Right, but it had something to do, it was, I don't know.
You do know. You do know.
I'm not
because-
sure. I mean, but I
because-
can't say because it's like,
You're not sure?
This time,
This where
is
it
this
was
the
coming
prime
from.
of the East Coast West Coast beef?
No.
No, it's not.
No,
No,
this was.
No, I'm just saying no.
Tupac was considered.
Your no was way too aggressive.
Tupac was considered a bad boy, and it was like Salt-N-Pepa
at that
was
time.
good girls. And
Yeah.
it was like having a bad boy and a good girl together.
But Tretch was in that same video.
Yeah, but it was like Tupac was like a bad boy and
He shot the police.
Yeah, I think this was around
I
that
don't
time.
know.
I think it was around that time.
Yeah, he shot the
Atlanta.
police.
it was it was some issues around that. But I was like, shit, show him. It's like fucking Tupac, That's pop. But yeah, he was real sweet when I met him. So yeah. But he was interested in Salt.
She's such a class act, man. Listen, she's such a class act.
What?
I'm like a therapist.
You want me to tell some stuff?
No, I'm like
Of course he wants you to tell.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted
me.
to tell.
Has to do it. But I'm like a therapist, and I can analyze people, and I'm just telling you, you're a class act. I really appreciate you. So you know.
You didn't expect anything less, though. Yeah.
What? You know what? You're right.
Right.
I didn't expect anything less. Continue the next question.
Trina or Eve?
Oh,
The way you said that. Oh.
these are hard, and I love both of them. I'm gonna have to drink.
Yeah, enjoy the show.
I can't say. You know,
the bar's open.
I'm trying to see what stories I have for both, but you know, I have respect for both. So,
do you have any stories with any one of them? You got to take the shot though.
I did.
No. Yeah, it's called Drink Champs, not Sip Champs.
Jamie, you can make her shots a little smaller.
You have the illest drink order ever.
Huh? All right.
Okay, how many more questions do we got? That's the
we got quite a few.
Okay, that's why I'm taking my time.
Oh, we've been having fun.
I am not a champ. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a champ.
No, but your drink order is a champ. Like when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh my god!" Tequila, whiskey, vodka, and what's the other one? It's the third one.
Tequila.
I said tequila.
Hennessy,
whiskey, vodka,
Hennessy.
And Hennessy.
Privilege. This is what scared me. Is I said it earlier, but she said Hennessy. Like when people usually say cognac. When you say Hennessy, that means you are in a fight. Everybody who drinks Hennessy.
It don't do that for me. It doesn't do that for me.
So Hennessy calms you down? No way.
No. When I drink Hennessy, I'm going to rock a motherfucking party. I know that.
Oh,
but yeah, it was on my rider. I don't even drink it like that anymore.
This is Fat Joe FaceTiming.
Oh,
let's see if you pick up.
Yeah, every time we film,
he loves to be on Drink Champs. Let's see. Yo, we got Spinderella. We got Spinderella on Drink Champs. All right, you got the green bottle at Ace of Spades. All right. Happy birthday.
Hey, congratulations, Joe.
Hold on. Say hi to Spinderella.
Hey, Joe. I'm good. In here with the antics right now. The shenanigans.
Nobody can duplicate that. And the women power that you have is unbelievable. I've been on shows with you guys where it's been 10,000 people and it's been 9,900 women.
Right.
I've never seen that nowhere else.
Yeah, we got the women locked.
Peace, y'all.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't be dishonest.
No, I wouldn't. Listen, I flew up for Joe. He's getting the key to the city.
Okay.
So I flew up, but I wouldn't miss this for nothing.
Really?
I really, really want to give you your flowers. Mm-hmm. I really want you to know how important you are to hip hop. And your legacy. I'm not saying your legacy with Salt-N-Pepa. I'm saying your legacy by yourself, because you have a legacy, like just like me and EFN. Like EFN has a legacy with me. Then I have a legacy with Capone, and then I have a legacy up here.
Right.
Then EFN has a legacy with me. Then he has a legacy up here.
Everybody's got their own journey.
And I'm talking about your journey.
Right.
And in case you don't know this, it's my job to reiterate this and tell you how important you are to our community. Our, I wanted to say Illuminati, but then we were like kind of like
this guy.
I don't know about that.
Our fraternity.
Right.
Okay.
Is a fraternity appropriate?
That's better than Illuminati.
Is it fraternity like
I wouldn't
only
say
guys?
Illuminati because I don't know about that.
Community. You're good with community.
Community?
It's simple.
And culture.
I'm trying to be smarter than I am. Okay. But
I feel you though.
Really, really love the way that you paved for our generation. Is that
Thank
cool?
you.
Not community generation is better?
That works.
Okay.
And before we continue the game,
yeah.
I just want to let y'all know, because I kept saying, I remember this concept of me coming on here. It had to be a couple of years now. And I was like, I don't think I'm ready. I kept saying, I'm not ready. I don't know, And I don't know what made it different this time. I guess it was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, just come have fun. Because I always feel like I have to have some shit going on other than,
No, you know,
but
this is your plan.
Your legacy
conversation is important to me, and you guys have made me feel very warm today.
Thank you. Because
I just wanted it to be very comfortable. I don't want to have to I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm working, I'm still working, everybody. But I love that you guys are just like, let's have a good conversation.
With all our quirks, we're just talking.
Have a good conversation, but let's also give you your flowers, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I am an artist. I'm not a DJ. But artists and DJs, we always like, we'll do this shit if we wouldn't get no money. And some of us are liars. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't do this if we was getting no money. But then the ones that are doing it, we should be saluted, because it's a horrible job. You can never take your face off. Mm-hmm. You can never go to UPS and send a package and say, I'm not Spinderella no more. There's somebody back there.
The fame part is what you're
named Brian. That's gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute.
I
I know her. And that shit deserves to be warranted. Like, you can't, like, EFN is my friend. I know he hates fame. I know it. He never said it to me. He's never said it. He's never said, N.O.R.E, I don't. I know he hates fame. Mm-hmm. But we can't fight it. Mm-hmm. Thing is, we are who we are.
Yeah.
Let's go back to quick time slide. Because this is long time slide.
Fuck! I done took the wrong part of the road.
Oh,
You all right, bro?
no.
I done picked up the fire. Go ahead.
All right. Raw bass or Father MC?
Raw bass.
And rest in peace, Easy Rock, who passed.
Yes, Raw bass.
I
was on tour. I was on tour with Raw bass. He has a great stage show. Everybody,
Yes,
just
he
so you know.
does.
Missy or Lauryn Hill?
Oh my God, love both of them. But I'm gonna say Missy.
She's not drinking anymore. She's like, I'm saying.
I'm gonna say no, but it's true. I love Lauryn Hill, but I gotta say Missy. Missy is my, like, I look up to Missy like, oh my God, she's beyond just hip hop. She's beyond.
Oh no, she's
just a female artist. She's iconic. Now that's iconic to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And her talent is just.
And her show right now is phenomenal.
I know. I haven't gotten to it. I've been doing my thing, but yeah.
Yeah, Busta, Missy, and Sierra's all on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, Busta definitely told me about
Shout out
myself
to Missy.
yesterday.
Shout out to Missy.
Nigga, you ain't come to my tour. Let me leave that alone.
I want the minuto.
Keep going.
It's still going though. I mean,
Yeah.
No, they only got two more days.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys or Fat Boys?
Fat Boys.
Any stories with either of them?
Yeah, the Fat Boys. Oh my God, that was the first major tour Salt-N-Pepa Spinderella went on.
Fat Boys, Salt-N-Pepa.
That's what when I auditioned for Salt-N-Pepa was for that tour, the Fat Boys tour. And my first show was Salt-N-Pepa. Let me have a drink.
Please.
Let's go.
You want a shot or a drink?
I'm just.
A shot?
I'm gonna drink with you though.
Take a shot.
Cheers.
Come on, let's go.
My first show was with Salt-N-Pepa. Salt-N-Pepa had to do a song called I Desire. And all I had to do was drop I Desire. And it went like this. We're on a mission, dissing all the opposition MCs. It's my butt you're kissing because I desire. And I didn't drop it.
Oh.
I did not drop it. I was so scared. I was like,
because this is the first tour you're on.
it's the first show I've ever done.
First show of the first tour.
On the first tour, which was Fat Boys tour. And why was everybody on the side, Heavy D and the boys, the Fat Boys, cracking up?
Oh, they knew that you dropped the ball.
Well, they saw
the crowd,
that.
I mean, that's a big part.
But the crowd didn't know. The crowd
didn't know. And
Okay.
Salt-N-Pepa did really well in covering it. They was like, I desire, you desire, spin, you desire. I was like, I don't desire.
I don't desire to be here.
I desire to be back at school. I want to go home. Take me back to math class. And eventually, we got off the stage. I got to drop the song, but I was done after that. And on the side, the Fat Boys, Marky D.
Rest in peace.
With Kurok Ski and Buff. Rest in peace.
Buff,
Right.
Buff.
the other one.
We need to be
They
Kowalski
was-
here.
The other one is
Kowalski,
Diesel now.
yeah.
Kowalski, he Diesel.
We need him
Yeah.
to come on the show, man.
They was cracking up on the side. And at that point, I was like, I want to go home. I said, I don't want to be Spinderella no more. I don't want.
And I know
This
they-
your first show though. This
This
your
is my
first.
first
And
show.
I know they had jokes.
They did. They laughed so hard. It was so bad. It was so bad. But we got through it. They didn't laugh no more after that because
You was on
somehow
it. You was on point.
I figured it out and I dropped it on point. And look where we got there.
God
That's
damn.
crazy.
So we don't have to drink to that.
Okay, we ain't gonna do
Okay.
that.
Jam Master Jay or Dr. Dre?
Shit, Jam Master Jay.
Rest in peace.
Stories?
Just he was just a real cool dude. I got to be around him in his space when he was producing. My boy Stanley Brown, who was a producer. I don't know if you guys who know who Stanley is. He's
Yeah.
a big time producer. Brought me to. He was producing with Jam Master Jay when Jay was doing his stuff. And brought me around to some of the sessions or whatever. And I just got to see him at work. So yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Master J.
The blueprint
Okay.
from me.
Right. And you have your own academy, right? Like
Well, no, I did some clinics. I didn't have an academy. I wanted
Right.
to, but I didn't get to get it off the ground. But yes, I do spin clinics every so often. Yeah.
that's dope.
Brand clinics. I want to support.
DJ clinics.
Rakim or KRS-One?
That's hard.
Take a shot.
Right.
Salud.
Salud.
Wait for us.
Oh, I was like, I'm going down. I'm going.
She's just so gangster.
Oh, y'all really going in. Look, I'm like looking at them like,
All right. Serato or turntables? I mean, not. Why would you say turntables?
that was right.
Serato or vinyl? Nah, Serato or vinyl?
Vinyl.
Because you're gonna use Serato on turntables, guys.
Vinyl.
Okay.
Vinyl.
Okay, all right, hold on.
That's
I'm
what
a collector. I'm a collector of vinyl. So yes, vinyl.
Yeah.
Listen,
To my detriment, I'm
this
a
is one of
collector.
my favorite DJs of all times. And since it went digital, he's not DJs.
Really?
I mean, a
Why?
DJ in my office, my studio.
Over exaggerated.
I've done some gigs, but I stopped doing what I was doing, how active I was before. I didn't do the transition.
DJ ear fan.
Okay.
The DJ,
Right.
like one of my parties or one of my get-togethers, and I don't think
You can't
he knows
do
the.
It was a different thing to me. The culture of vinyl DJing,
Yeah.
going through the records quickly,
Yeah.
knowing just by the artwork really quick, grabbing the record, the label, and going. This is just a whole
gone
different thing.
for
Now
you.
I don't miss carrying the crates. I still have a lot of my records
Well, is it gone for you? I mean, it's not. You don't do it anymore at all.
at the crib, in the office, in the studio.
Do you know vinyl is making a comeback?
No, I have all my vinyl.
Okay.
No, I have all my records,
But you
and I
could
still
still
spin.
be out there rocking.
I still do mixes that I put out. And people hit me up to gig.
him down. I don't know if
How about that?
No, people hit me to gig, but it's just
Yeah.
I know, like, for example, we have Dante's here in Wynwood.
yeah.
That's all vinyl. But yeah, that was.
Are you gonna do a set?
We want. Yeah, thank you.
You gotta do it. And if you do it, I'm gonna do one.
Oh, well, there you go.
You do it, I'll do one. I'll be a guest on it.
Oh, we're
For
doing
sure.
it together.
They've called me to do it. I should have probably reached out to them since I'm here this time, but they did reach out to me to get me to do. So I don't do a lot of vinyl sets. I used to do this thing called Fresh 45s, where me and my DJ crew in Dallas would come together every one Thursday out of a month, and we would just play all 45s. Yeah. And it is the best shit ever. And nothing has been as rewarding as that feeling of playing vinyl.
Finals.
After you do these parties and use the technology, which I love,
Right.
I get paid that way. But it's when vinyl plays for me.
It's just different.
Yeah. So the fact that you are a collector and you still have all your vinyl, you should be definitely. That's just me. I don't know.
Well, Dante's, you heard Rich Medina, who's a part of Dante's.
Rich, give me a call.
Yeah.
JT Donaldson, give me a call. Let me know.
Never been more quiet.
I'm bringing EFN. We going to get on something together. I'm gonna bring a bag.
I want my friend, and I'm not gonna make eye-to-eye contact with him. But I like my friend DJ EFN. I've never called him Eric in my life, and I'm never gonna call him Eric. And I don't care.
Well, I actually did. I don't even
like
use.
when y'all called me.
Hold on. I was using Tractor with him. I did one of my last things that I was doing was I tour DJ with him.
Okay.
We did Canada. Remember, I did use Tractor on that.
Okay.
One.
Okay.
But I was like, I don't like it.
No.
Yeah.
You don't like Serato either?
Nah.
No.
It's just different for me. It's just different.
It's very
He's
different.
a vinyl guy. But let me ask you this as a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
People like him. All right. He has drink champs. He has all this other things going on. But what happens to a DJ that's like him that says, I only want to do vinyl?
There's plenty of places to do vinyl here.
No, it has made a resurgence.
It's a feeling. So when you
It's coming back, you said?
Yeah.
But how about then?
When it just happened?
Like then, like
When you say then, what's then?
like I'm talking about,
before
it came back.
when you got that feeling.
What happened to the
Listen,
vinyl
one of
DJ?
my last gigs, I went to Orlando to do a gig. Boris was with me. I don't know where Boris is at. I go to the club. Everybody's on Serato. Then it goes now I'm going to go with my vinyl set. And I brought my mixer. And
It's a different stuff.
for them to switch, everybody looked at me like, you ruined the party right now.
I get you. That's the
I
hardest thing
have
to
no
do.
idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I like you, do not believe that mixing vinyl with a regular like controllers and hardware, whatever, goes together for some reason.
Right.
I feel like if you're going to do a vinyl situation, stick with that vibe.
Right.
If you're going to utilize the technology in any kind of way, do that vibe, because it is two different sounds, and audience-wise, they're probably going to want to either this or that. That's just how I feel about it.
Right.
So,
And no shade to, because like, for example, my boy DJ Craze, I think is one of the best DJs in the world.
Craze,
He was dope on vinyl, and he's even better using the technology. So,
and I do both too. I just feel like I don't know if I would want to do at the same time. So my daughter's DJing now, and me and her gonna do a mom and me party.
oh, that's dope.
A mom and me.
Where's that at?
She has a residency in Dallas. She has a few residencies in Dallas.
Wait.
And she has her own night.
Where's the mom and me resident?
Mom and me is like, she's gonna bring her mom so I can DJ with her.
But what date?
What's the date, babe? August 31st in Dallas. It's called Lady Love. It's a spot she does, and she rocks parties, right?
I think I could make that.
You would come?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's the idea, is for me to DJ, but I'm like, do I use vinyl? Can I use vinyl? And she uses.
You asked her, can you use mine?
I asked her if I can use anything for her party. Yeah. So it'll be dope. But I don't know. She uses the technology, and me using vinyl. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but
Have 4 turntable setups. Have like 2 different setups.
yeah.
That might
But
be
it's still, I remember me doing vinyl and her doing CDJs is one thing.
Well, I'm
Actually,
coming
we're
out.
working tomorrow. Me and her are playing Live tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, me and my daughter's playing Live tomorrow.
Oh.
What day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Let's quick time with slime.
Yeah.
I've been living a rough life.
All right, where we at?
Yeah, the next one.
Oh, this is a good one. Jazzy Joyce or Coco Chanel?
Take a shot.
No,
Thank you.
Joyce.
Okay.
Joyce.
She's the blueprint too.
Yes, most of the time when you mention the pivotal female DJs, you're gonna say Joyce, Spinderella, and Coco Chanel.
Yeah.
As in, there's so many female DJs out there, but that tier, Joyce. Well, I met Joyce on one of those earlier tours, and she was so. I didn't know who she was. Jazzy Joyce, and Eddie F was my boyfriend at the time, and he goes, and I got jealous because he was talking to Joyce, and I was like, I was like, who's that? Who are you talking to? And I had an attitude with him, and he was like, that's fucking Jazzy Joyce,
A legend.
and I was like, oh shit, I had never really met anybody that does what I do,
Right.
and it was her.
That's crazy.
So yeah,
Goddamn, bigger Jazzy Joyce, man.
Yeah.
pick up
man.
Jazzy Joyce.
We're ready for drink champs. We need to bring her over.
Absolutely.
Red Alert or Kid Capri?
Shit.
Come on, hold on. I got
Why
my shot ready.
y'all doing this?
Light skin shit.
For this.
Who did this?
Light skin shit.
These guys over here.
Respect to both. I'm gonna take a drink on that because I can't.
I've been waiting to take a shot.
You're getting sober over here.
Yeah.
Dale, Paco.
Salud.
Oh. All right. EPMD or Naughty by Nature?
Aw. I'm gonna say Naughty by Nature.
Any stories?
Because Tretch was dating Pepper.
Yeah.
That's a story.
We had.
I'm sorry, I made that up.
Been
No,
around
you didn't
them.
make that up.
I've been around them a lot. I'll say that.
Okay, we'll leave it at
I've been
that.
around them. What?
I'm like a half a therapist. So when she said it, she's like, been around them. And you could just see her thoughts. You could just see it. You didn't see that? She was just thinking about everything.
I'm looking at her like, don't you have no more drinks over here?
Yes.
I'm picking somebody. Don't worry. Somebody getting picked.
No, but I'm looking at you and you thinking about, like, you just
there's tons and tons of stories and thoughts. Trust me.
Of Pepper and Tretch. Or just period.
Just period.
Just period.
Just period.
Do you I'm sorry, I know we're on quick time slide.
You're not sorry.
My
Just
brother
go.
DJs. My brother is DJing for Tretch right now.
Oh,
Really?
Yes. So Tretch is out on the road doing,
Yes, he
doing his
is.
thing.
Well, Submerged a lot, Tone
Yep.
who? Oh, Tone Loc?
Tone Loc,
yeah.
Yep.
I went to the tour.
Oh, that's my brother DJing behind Tretch.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to the tour.
DJ Born. Shout out DJ Born.
DJ Boy. Do we take a shot for DJ Boy? I feel like that. It's warranted.
And it's his birthday too. So.
Yes,
No, he's
salud.
like, I got you.
You like
No. I gotta hop up.
prep up, right?
All right, analog or digital?
Ooh.
I mean, which is
Analog.
kind of like what we already talked about.
Analog. It's where my heart is.
Analog. I'm analog.
All right, Cool Herc or DJ Hollywood?
Oh wow. Well, give it up for Herc because hip hop is here because of him. So I'm gonna say Herc. So I don't have to choose. I don't have to drink. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't got to drink.
And we on the 51st anniversary.
Exactly.
No, that's crazy. All right, The Source or Double XL?
I'm gonna say The Source because I was at that show when Snoop was like, New York ain't got no love
for the West Coast.
I was there. So
That's
yeah.
a moment. That was a huge moment.
I was there.
I was in jail.
I saw when Suge was on that stage, like,
How was the energy in that room?
oh my God. It was crazy. We was like this. Salt-N-Pepa and me was like this. Oh, they finna go down. It's finna go down. It's finna go down. Like, it was rough.
Did it feel like for sure
the
it
Source
was?
Awards itself was rough.
Oh yeah, back then I imagine.
But it was
It's Rikers Island. I'm sorry.
it was entertaining,
Anyway,
but it was
jail.
rough.
But it was so important at that time.
It was, but you saw it when the beefs were happening and you just knew something was gonna go down.
It's the first time people are seeing each other. There was no social media, so this is where they're gonna see each other at.
Yeah.
I had to try.
Yeah. It's okay.
He tries to get me heroin all the time.
No, thank you.
Grandmaster Flash or Grandmaster Theodore?
Oh wow. Respect to both of them. I'm gonna
Take a shot. Yo, that's good. That's
this
good.
is the drink shit right here.
Yeah. It's good.
Is this
That's
why
good.
we say drink champ?
That's right. Salud.
Okay.
Salud.
And Drink Champs, just so you know what it means, is not how bad you get tonight. It's how you wake up in the morning.
Right.
If you can function the next day, that's the Drink Champ.
Right.
You can pass out right now, but as long as you wake up in the morning and work.
By the way, I just want to throw this out there because my flight was delayed, so I'm looking and I'm like,
Weren't you on a private? Why is just delayed?
I was on somebody else's private. Like, I'm not on there. I'm not on my shit. So I said, Spinderella has something to do after this
Oh, that's a big one.
because it's your drink order.
He's obsessed with your drink list. He's like, how could she have something to do
Drink
after?
with the best of them now.
I'm like, wait a minute. She ordered
Where's she going after this?
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
Hennessy,
He said, I don't think she go anywhere after that drink.
whiskey, and tequila. I was like,
And vodka.
I put those all four combinations together.
And
I was
Ace.
like, that
Ace, you got to give her
you
some
want
Ace.
you want to pop a Ace?
Not really.
Okay.
I can take one with me though.
No, of course you can.
Okay.
You can take as much as you want with
Yeah.
you because you know why?
You want some Ace, babe? Okay.
You can't.
No.
He's like, wink.
Because our show is your show. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
1,000,000%. If you want to promote pink lemon sills.
How come you didn't say toenails this time? Now we
I was trying to change it up.
We have a woman here. You don't want to say.
I mean, is this normal though?
This is
This is normal.
We
all
love-
of this right here.
No.
The drinks or the talking?
No.
Just all of
The
this.
drinks
this
is
is
normal.
very-
The drinks is normal.
my
But
God. This is
part of
let me
the
just say
course.
something. The love is not.
Okay.
This love that we have for you, we are so excited. We were so excited that you accepted to come to us
Yeah.
and tell your story.
I can't believe that you
we
guys feel
are
that way, but
fucking.
yeah.
I'm about to say a word that I don't know what it means.
Just say it, man.
Intoxicated.
We might have to make a Drink Champs vocabulary book.
Right.
N.O.R.E-isms.
Intoxicated.
Intoxicated. I like it. Let's use it.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go next one.
Buck Wild or Diamond D? Shout out DITC.
Okay, Buck Wild or Diamond D. Okay, digging in the craze, Diamond D. I just actually reached out to Diamond D because he did this. I feel like he did this compilation that I was looking for.
Yeah, he put out an album.
He put out some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I've been looking for it, and I found out it was him, and I reached out to him. So I'm gonna say Diamond D.
Okay. This is very easy.
Podcast or radio?
Today is National Radio Day. Is it true?
Is it today or was it yesterday?
Or was it yesterday? You guys
It's
should
around
know.
here somewhere.
No?
No, we're a podcast, so we wouldn't
Okay,
know
we're
about
podcast.
Radio Day.
I used to do radio.
Right.
I used to do radio. I was on the
You were on for a while. You
yeah, I
did,
did. I was on the radio. I had my own syndicated radio show back in 2006, and it was called the Backspin, Spin Cycle Radio, and then I changed it to the Backspin. So I'm gonna say radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not mad at that.
Yeah, man.
A Tribe Called Quest or De La Soul?
Tribe Called Quest.
Oh, you fat.
And I love De La Soul. Shit, I'm drinking. Sorry.
Hold on. Wait for us.
I'm sorry.
Salud.
It's not tasting good anymore.
It's getting harsher.
It's getting harsher.
Yeah, we're almost.
you
We're
almost
actually
done?
close. We're close.
Okay.
I see the end.
Help.
Little Kim or Remy Ma?
Oh, wow. This is hard. Jesus. I'm going to say Little Kim because, I don't know, Little Kim did something for me with females in hip hop way back when.
What?
I just feel like she just kind of took that shit. Like, let me just, and I was like, oh, wow, she crazy, but I like her, you know? So yeah, Lil' Kim.
NWA or Public Enemy?
NWA or Public Enemy? Public Enemy.
All right. Rhapsody or Bahamadia?
Oh shit. Really?
Pinning two different generations.
It's like the seed of Bahamadia is Rhapsody.
right.
Respect to Bahamadia. One of the, like to me, she's one of like those MCs that's like unsung, and Rhapsody to me is unsung today in a way that she's kind of creeping in there.
Her new stuff is amazing.
Amazing.
Old stuff is amazing.
With Erykah Badu.
Old stuff is amazing.
No, but she's
I had
killing
my
it right
eye
now.
on. I had my eye on Rhapsody for a long time, and I remember I was like, I would think she should be out on top of the situation more than she
Right.
is, but maybe it's because of what people are demanding, out there right now. But I'm gonna say Rhapsody.
All right. I'm about to take a drink.
You could take a drink if you
You
want.
could take a drink.
I'm taking this.
It's right there.
Erykah Badu or Alicia Keys?
Shit. Erykah Badu.
You ever smell her incense?
I didn't.
That would have been a little weird if you would have been like, yeah, that was pretty good.
I did not. Did you?
We tried to get a hold of it. It's sold
hard
out.
to find.
It's sold out.
hard to find, right?
We wanted to have it on Drink Champs for everybody to smell.
This is how you know I'm a real nigga. I even told my wife to order it. I was like, oh, let's order it.
But you got to get it before
And then
it sells out.
She looked at what it was called. She was like, are we ordering Erica a new pussy? I'm like,
The real thing?
yeah, we just support black culture, baby. I'm sorry, I went too far? All right, go ahead.
No, this is the last one. Tell her the last one.
Oh, the last one. All right.
There's one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loyalty or respect?
Today, respect. I used to do the loyalty thing.
Tell us why.
Loyalty will get you fucked up. It will get you fucked up. And it's good to be that. Never give up who you are if you're a loyal type or whatever. But remember, respect is more important because you'll be respecting yourself. When you command respect, you're respecting yourself. So you can be loyal and people could just walk all over that. And you'll be hurt in the end. But respect is like you command that. I'm giving it. I'm going to receive that.
So we're picking respect.
I'm picking respect.
But I still want to take a shot.
I'll take a shot to it.
I'm sorry. I don't. You don't have to.
That's all.
Thank God for
You
that.
wasn't supposed to take a
Cheers.
shot to this,
For
but
the road.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I really,
And we're done with that.
Yes.
really, you know what? I really want you to know how much hip hop loves you. Because the thing is, like, I've been studying you.
Since you went to Left Rack, remember, he's been studying since then.
Yeah, that's you know what? You're right. You're very true. And one of the reasons why me and EFN started it is because started this. It's like we want to pay respect to our legends. And sometimes, very seldomly, we realize our legends don't understand how important they are.
Their impact, their legacy.
Their impact, their legacy. With you, I'm in between. Do you know how important you are to people like us? People, do you understand?
Today I do.
Okay.
I was in my own way, I think, dealing with my own self-worth. And I kind of got to the point where I'm like, I deserve to be, the love. I give it, so I deserve it back. But my husband tells me that all the time. Do you understand, how major you are? I'm just Dee Dee that, right? To my family, to my loved ones. And that's always first to me.
Right.
And when I step out, I put the spin hat on, the gear or whatever. But I get it now. I get it.
You're really, I apologize for cutting you off, but you're really like, I said it earlier and I said it like from like a guy standpoint. And I was like, guys had you on a thing. But now let's think about the girls, especially a girl DJ coming up.
Yes.
You're in there.
It's huge. That's a huge
Yeah,
deal.
you're in their bathroom for real. Like I was playing around earlier. Like,
Stop at the bathroom, though.
I mean,
They're not nobody
Somewhere in there. Right?
yeah.
I mean,
all right, you're in
their room.
Their
In
room.
their room.
Okay.
In their room.
You're in their room.
it was
And
his bathroom.
that shit is so like, to me, it's so dope because, obviously we watched Wakanda, right? And I know everyone's probably looking at me like, what the fuck is this nigga just bringing Wakanda? But Wakanda is not fake. Wakanda is based on real reality. And if we was to base Wakanda on a real life place, you know who would be the DJ?
Me? I'll be up in there?
You and Jazzy motherfucking Jeff.
Yes. That's huge. That's huge. He's one of my favorites. But yeah.
Did I kill that? I feel like I killed that. I felt like I was like, that was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but fuck that. I'm playing around, but I'm not playing around. That's real.
Yeah.
Like, all the guests that we have, if I was to tell them, your last party of your life, who would be the DJ? I guarantee you, and if you want me to do it, I will prove it to you. They would say, Spinderella or Jazzy Jeff.
Really? I don't hear it like that. I'm sorry. I don't.
Let me break our brush.
I appreciate that. That's crazy.
Are you crazy? You don't know that?
I don't know that. Do I know that?
I love our humble legends. You been saying that? Okay.
That's magical to me.
Give him another drink.
That's magical.
Give him another drink. I don't give a fuck what he drinking. Give him another one.
I look up to Jazzy Jeff. When you pair me, when I am in the same, I guess, on that line with those great people that I look up to, it's wild to me. So as wild as you think it is, trust me, I'll be like.
But it's wild that you don't see yourself there.
Let me just say something to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everyone says about you.
Mm. Okay.
You are. And by the way, I want to, because I don't want to label it female.
Mm-hmm.
Because we label it female,
it kind of brings it down.
It minimizes it.
It minimizes it, right? Right.
You
and thank you for that.
One of the illest DJs ever. And now, who did I say? Jazzy Jeff?
That's crazy.
But you know who texted me just now? In my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Jam Master J. And Jam Master J just told me, no, it's not Jazzy Jeff. It's me. I'm getting deep.
You're getting deep.
Getting deep.
You're getting deep. But that's how you see it. It's like it's in your mind.
Because, you know, it took me to get out of kind of like the rap game to understand that I wasn't shit without a DJ. I wasn't nothing. To this day, I DJ Butch Rock. Fat Joe, I just went to Fat Joe's concert. I didn't even know it was a concert. I thought it was a fucking Keys to the City. Mm-hmm. And then I performed, and my DJ literally called me and was like, you performed without me, God?
Right. How you gonna do that? Right.
But it makes me just reiterate what happens. And the DJ is really the most important part of hip hop to me. Now that I can see it.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Now that I could get out of it and watch it.
Right.
And appreciate it.
Yeah, it's amazing to be paired with those greats. It's wild to me because I still remember that day that I did not drop the song. I just, all of that plays in my head still in my life. And when I'm like talking with Jeff, and I'll be like, damn, that's motherfucking Jazzy Jeff. It's wild to me.
So you look at Jazzy Jeff. Mm-hmm. Do you know how Jazzy Jeff probably looks at you?
I don't know that. But you know, I remember seeing Jeff on the side watching me play. And I was like, oh my God, motherfucking Jazzy Jeff is watching me play. By
yourself? There's no Salt-N-Pepa. It's just you.
No, not Salt-N-Pepa, just me. He stood there and he was watching me play. It's the wildest feeling to see somebody that you look up to checking you out to see how you
someone that you know as dope as he is.
I said, let me get my shit together. I said, yeah, but it is a wild feeling. But I guess that's my humility. That's just who I am, you know. It's who I am, so.
So let me ask you a question. By the way, I've never asked this question, and I've never asked this way. If Salt-N-Pepa, wherever they're at, could listen to this interview, what would you say to them?
Well, I would say, let's give the people what they want. And I also would say, we have work to do internally. And if that door is open, I'm open to that, is to doing the work internally. So I you know, I don't want to abandon our legacy. I just mentally have to do what needs to be done for myself. And there has to be a mutual respect. And that's it.
That's all that needs to be said.
Well, I love this. Like, you know, she never, what does Michelle Obama say? They go low.
No, Michelle Obama.
You're not like,
She said when they go low, we go high, that type of thing. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
I respect Michelle Obama because they have dogged her to the ground. And she will say what her piece and say what she has to say with strength. So yeah, I'm a part of that side that feels like, let's make it right.
And what do you? Because we're at the end of the interview, but what do you think it is to make it right?
I said it, mutual respect. When you have respect for somebody, you listen for what their situation is. You understand what their situation. You don't talk. You listen. And it's mutual. As both sides have to do that. So it's almost like what's the word? When you redo something, reinvent.
Yeah.
Reinvent. A reinvention. Mm. And it has to be a reinvention.
Because before we get about it, right? You came to them, you said, yo, this, and this, right? Whatever it was. I don't want to get into particulars because that's y'all business. And you felt like they didn't comply?
I feel like they don't see what I'm saying.
Okay.
And in order for that to happen, you have to have a third party explain.
Say that.
Like mediator.
A mediator.
Yeah, mediator.
Right.
A mediator, therapist, something to that helps to sort what the needs are, because we're not grasping they're not grasping what I'm saying. I'm grasping what they're saying.
Right.
But they're not grasping what I'm saying.
But can I stop? Because 1 second, you said earlier, you was like, you respect Peppa, right? And I searched every interview. And Peppa also addressed you, right? Mm-hmm. She said, Spinderella's not wrong. Like, she's not wrong. Mm-hmm. But she feels like your discrepancy is with the label.
Yeah.
And not Salt-N-Pepa.
Mm-hmm. Herbie's not there anymore. The labels aren't there anymore, but I'm still here. Right. And the business has to be dealt with who's involved at this point. Right. And who's involved? You two and me. Mm. There's no Herbie. There's no label. But at this point, the three of us are here. Right. And guess what? I'm not getting what I should get out of it. Or I'm not getting what's, due me.
Right.
So if I was one of them, I would go, let's get her what she needs. It's not going to come out of my pocket.
It's not.
But I'm going to get her. Let's get her to what she needs. What I felt happened was they shut down because it was like, you're coming at me.
Got defensive, right?
It was defensive. And it was like, no, I'm coming at whoever because y'all are Salt-N-Pepa. I need somebody to address what I've done and I haven't gotten paid for. I need somebody to address my contribution not getting handled. And guess what? We did it. In the end, it got handled because I said something. If you closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, don't feed, right.
So, I'm not saying they're fully responsible for everything with me.
Good.
Shit.
That's Herbie right there.
That's Herbie. I'm saying...
He wanted a shot.
I'm saying I didn't get what I'm supposed to get out of this. Mm. And at the end of the day, y'all need to address it because I'm still here working. I'm still here providing. I'm still here contributing. And then it just got really nasty and ugly. And we don't have to go over that.
No, I'm not. Right. I'm not.
But at the end of the day, the hearts are open. I just feel like, if the door is going to be open, it has to be a respect for each party involved.
So right now, God comes down. God comes to Spinderella and says, yo, I want you to make one last record to save humanity. Who are you calling to be the producer and the artist?
Oh, shit. That's a good one.
But yeah. But this is your record.
Humanity.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really got to be cool.
I mean, that's big. That's big.
You can still, get...
Who would I call? Well, I mean, call on my favorites.
Yeah. Go on
my
your
favorites. Gosh. Jeff. I like Pete Rock. I don't know about saving humanity, but I know about the vibe I like to get, you know what I'm saying? So I would have to call on my folks. I don't know.
MC,
That's a good, MC wise?
MC wise, who you picking?
This is me, right?
Yes, this is you.
This is me.
God came to you.
It's it. Okay.
He in Maui. He haven't had a haircut in 17 years.
God?
Yeah, God.
God's a hippie?
God is a foul
He's a
nigga.
hipster.
God is a foul
He's a
nigga. Yeah, he's in Maui. He's just a foul nigga. He says, "No, yo,
man,
Spinderella, save a life."
Save a life.
He's drinking kombucha.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, dude. I don't know. I would pick myself, to be honest.
I would pick you too.
I would pick myself.
God damn it. On the vocals?
On everything.
God damn it. I'm in.
I'll pick
Spinderella,
myself.
say
I
the
pick
lyrics.
myself.
Say the lyrics.
I have a lot of friends that I can call on,
You gotta
though.
take a
I'll say
shot,
that.
though.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh shit! I ain't really got a shot. Give me a shot.
He drank air.
No, I drink air. I'm Air Jordan right now.
He's so deep.
Yes.
He's
No,
so
but
deep.
because you know why? I really want you to understand how important you are to us. Mm-hmm. Like how important you are to everyone in this room. When we knew that we had Spinderella book, everybody became early.
Is that so?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Came early.
Except your flight was late.
No, that's my flight. That wasn't here. Yeah. And by the way, I went in and took a shower.
No, but he came straight. Yeah. He came disheveled.
He came disheveled.
Yes. Because it's not that I want to give you flowers. It's you deserve your flowers. And
Thank you.
you're for female DJs. Fuck for female DJs.
DJs.
For humans. Let me go
human
over
beings.
for human beings.
For humanity.
What you have done and what you have brung to the game
Thank
will
you.
never, ever be compromised
Yeah.
Or erased.
or
Or
erased.
Right.
As many of y'all know, Drink Champs wants to give flowers while people are here to receive them. Giving flowers and celebrating our legends while they can still smell them. We have partnered with What the Flower to create this movement where everyone can give flowers to the legends in their lives. You can now order a custom flower box for the someone you want to show appreciation to by visiting www.wtflower.com and place your orders now.
That's hard as fuck.
We love you.
Ooh, it was a fight.
We want you to know that we love you. We want you to know how much we cherish you
Yes.
because you're a legacy. Real legacy. Spin, thank you so much, man, for coming to us and letting us give you your flowers because your flowers is well deserved. But by the way, it's deserved. Like you're really like a legend. And thank you for coming to fucking Drink Champs.
That's
right?
crazy.
Right? Yeah, man.
That's crazy. I can't believe it. I told my husband, I said, babe, what they want with me on Drink Champs?
Oh, come on, that's
I said, no, I
ridiculous.
swear to
We
you, I
get
said
you
that.
drunk
That's
and your
ridiculous.
husband's drunk and your daughter's
My
drunk.
husband's
Shit
drunk.
is going
My
That's
down.
husband's
ridiculous. This is more than deserved.
So
But
let me just
thank
ask you,
you.
if you could fix anything in hip hop, according to your career, what would it be?
Oh, wow. I guess the gatekeeping.
Explain that to the people that don't understand.
I feel like, there's a hold on what everybody needs to be doing in hip hop. Like, we gotta sound like this or we gotta do it this way. I mean, I like that it's open and people get to choose, but I feel like the powers that be kind of put in our face what it needs to be. Like, it has to be like this. Like, it has to be ratchet or it has to be, gangster or it has to be conscious or it has to be this. It's like so much to all of us. and that we're open to go into whatever direction we want. But I feel like, mainstream kind of conducts it to be mainstream.
Right.
And whatever they feel is mainstream. And we know we see right through it. Do you not see it? I see it. I feel like, speaking like Rhapsody,
Right.
I'm a fan of Rhapsody.
I love Rhapsody.
But I don't get to see her, as much as I'd like to.
Right.
So I follow her,
I follow her.
I follow her. But I feel like they push in front of you who they want to make a star. And it makes you just wonder, like,
Jeez. Somebody's got to go to an appointment.
Yeah.
that wasn't you, baby. That wasn't you. It just makes you wonder, like, is this all a part of a plan to, put in front of us what they want us, they want this to be?
They make it seem now like there is this this freedom because social media democratizes it, but really, even though these tech companies now are the gatekeepers, and there's a lot of stuff going on there.
But let me ask you, so for lack of a better term, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but Salt-N-Pepa was kind of like the ratchet, conscious, and sexy.
You feel ratchet was in there?
I don't think we were ratchet.
I don't see the ratchet.
We did a little raunchy.
No, it was a little.
Well, if you did raunchy, then that's 80s ratchet.
Okay.
Raunchy is ratchet.
We performed in our bras. You could see our panties. Like, we had on shorts.
So
It was like,
that's 80s
but that
ratchet.
wasn't nothing compared to what it is.
But for that time, it
was
would
risque
have
back
been
then.
pushing that envelope of that time.
Yeah, it was risque.
Right.
But it was a
When
little
you-
bit of everything.
So when all the things you've been through, when you listened, by the way, I told you how I felt earlier. Shut up. But I'm not a female.
Yeah, we know this.
But when you listen to, knowing you have daughters, and you listen to
Right.
These records have dances too.
because I don't want to.
They do that?
You know, I'm saying it.
That's
and
how he sees it. He
Yeah,
said, like,
I'm saying it, but and by the way, I was like, holy shit. Do you feel like, damn, they didn't listen to me, us? Or do you feel like, damn, they keeping our message going?
oh no, I don't feel like they didn't listen to us. I feel like they're in their own space. I feel like these artists that are out, that come out, are in their own space, but they have to find who they are and do what they do. So I mean, if you're inspired by our music and by how we were, great.
They've been pushing it real good for a long year.
Yeah, if you're inspired, great. I mean, I just remember for us what we've done for womanhood. I remember how we kind of push the movement, empowering women, and that was really important. That we could use more of that now.
Yeah.
We definitely could use more of that. So artists today can take a page from that book. I'm not saying be like us, do you, but a page from that book as a woman, is only going to make it better for your surroundings, I think.
Right. And we probably need more female groups. That's what we were talking about. We were talking about that with Mad Skills. There's not as many groups anymore.
Right.
In general.
Like the old school groups. Like,
Well, let's talk about What a Man, right? How does this session happen? Because now you're the DJ. Now you're stepping up. How does this session happen?
well, they call me to MC on regular occasions because
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Because they knew I could. And just a little.
Are we taking a shot for no reason?
No. You are. Go for
Okay,
it.
no, I was waiting. If you had one, I would take it with you. Oh, fuck it. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah, with my cup. Let's go. Cheers.
Cup. Fuck your cup.
Cheers.
Fuck your cup.
Cheers.
I'm doing it. Go ahead. So, What a Man. Let's go. Session.
Freddie Fox. Freddie Fox was the writer.
Wait, the same Bumpy Knuckles?
Bumpy
Freddie Fox?
Knuckles.
Bumpy Knuckles wrote What a Man?
Yes.
What?
Fuck out of here. That's my friend. I'm
Yeah.
calling him
Give him a call.
tonight. Yes. I'm calling him
That's
right now.
ill.
And he said, He said, Salt is the person you wanna, Pepper's the person you wanna take home. No, Salt's the person you wanna take home to mama. Spin is the person you wanna marry. And Pepper's the person you wanna fuck.
Whoa.
Okay, let me move my phone.
This is what he said. This is what he said. He said,
say that one more time.
he had this thing about Salt-N-Pepa. This is his right. And
What did he say? Say
he said, Salt is the person
Take to your mom.
you take home to mama. Spin is the person you want to marry. And ask him. You can ask him yourself.
Okay.
He won't say it. He won't say it publicly for whatever reason, but you can talk to him. And Pepper's the person you want to fuck. It was just this thing about Salt-N-Pepa. Oh, you calling him? Go ahead.
This should be.
But I'm calling on WhatsApp. I don't know how this.
No, call him on the regular phone.
Yeah,
Shit.
calling on a regular phone. Unavailable. Nigga ain't fucking with me on WhatsApp.
Oh, man. Do I got his number?
Hold on. Nigga said Facebook.
I don't know if that's his. Is this still
So
his
go ahead.
number?
Go
I
ahead,
just want to
please.
see if I can find his number. Hold on.
Yeah, fake, please.
Is this what number you got? You got this? 916.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. All right. So why am I calling him?
Okay, but because
Don't call him on
you don't have
WhatsApp,
to call
bro.
him. You could just talk to him separately. But that was the gist of the conversation that I had with him. And so when we went into the studio to do it, and he had this idea of how
Salt is the one they want to fuck.
no,
No.
What is it?
Take to your mom.
take home to mom,
Take home the mom. Cause
Spin to get married.
to marry
And Pepper.
is the one you want to fuck. And not him, but he was like, that's how it seems like
the
the
world sees
it.
Yes.
Am I
Right.
right? I don't know. From what he said, that's, you'd have to talk with him about it. But it gave us a picture. It gave me a picture of how to vocalize my verse. And when you ask how did it come together,
Yes.
it was a description of how to deliver my verse. So, yeah.
And that was like your introduction because everyone, it was just Salt-N-Pepa. But
It
then-
wasn't my introduction to MCing though. It was because I was on earlier stuff too. But that was a big one.
Okay.
But that was a
Performing wise.
To the world.
Was the first
That's
To the
time.
world.
first time.
Oh, to the world.
Okay, yeah. And was you pleased?
I was very pleased.
Okay.
But I'm a DJ, so I just got up there and just did my thing or whatever. And I mean, for that to be a hit, it was.
It's still a hit to this day.
It is.
Soon as a
It
girl
is.
leaves somebody, they be like, "What a man! What a man!"
And as a
This is
DJ,
no
to be able to
tribute.
play a record
Or-
that's
or
a hit
when they
that
meet
you're
somebody.
on is incredible.
It's either when they
Yeah.
leave them or when they meet somebody. They're like,
Yeah.
"What a man! What a that."
Or,
by the
or
way,
if you want to praise the men, like men don't get a lot of praise.
no, this woman who played this record.
Okay.
This woman and they be like, and they throw it in our face. They be like, "What a man! What a man!"
You better be a good man.
That's right. Goddamn, take a shot.
Okay, so we got the What a Man behind us right now.
I'm so
Shout out to
sorry.
all the men out there.
Yes.
Shit.
Look, I'm like,
So we have Hip Hop 50.
we had
51 now.
51 now, right? Salt-N-Pepa. What is it? 30-year anniversary or 20-year anniversary?
Oh no, gosh. Well,
35.
Salt-N-Pepa 86. So 86 would be 40 years for Salt-N-Pepa, and I came in 87.
A year after?
Yeah, I think they released first in 86, if I'm not mistaken, and I came 87. So we're almost the 40-year mark.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's a long time. Shit.
In your opinion, how would this legacy end? Perfect opinion.
We'll figure our shit out. We'll do a world tour. We'll get, show the world that we as a unit are a movement as opposed to personal situations, and we would be able to, as women, address our shit. If it should be. Mm-hmm. If not, the music will always be there, and the memories will always be there. Mm-hmm. That stands out for me. Mm-hmm. I always have that. And I think we all will always have the music, so.
If you could take anything back, what would it be?
Nothing at all.
Fuck, I love that answer.
Nothing.
Because it brought you right here.
It brought you right here.
Yeah.
Like, I can't regret anything. I mean, there's things that I wish I would have known.
Right.
Known better to do.
Like?
Well, being young and just kind of just going with shit and just following along and just being afraid to speak my mind early on or say things that would rock the situation. I mean, things might have been a little bit different had I done that, But I can't regret anything because it's all...
It happened in your time. It
happened in my time, yeah.
Right.
When that day came, when I did speak up, it was all like, you imagine something just rushing in. Like,
yeah.
I don't regret anything, no.
You don't regret?
No. I'm happy where I am.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame calls.
I'm like, where they at? Ring-a-lang-a-lang, where they at? One day.
Well, you got
Maybe.
the Grammy. You got the Grammy.
One day.
1,000,000% you're not denouncing it. You're gonna stand with.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
As you should.
I'm standing right there.
God damn.
And being grateful.
God damn.
And being thankful. I gotta say thank you to the girls. I gotta say thank you to Herbie for what they have done for me. And I'm here because of that. But I'm also here because of the talent that I exuded.
That you motherfucker.
And
That's right.
I'm here because of the door that was open for me. I took full advantage of it. And if I ain't live up to this name, then I ain't do my job.
Right.
If I didn't live up to Spinderella, there is no other Spinderella in this world that would have lived up to this job the way I have.
No one.
No one. No one. And I'm still to this day doing it, but I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm enjoying it today. Before it used to be a job. It used to be a job. It used to be work. It used to be like, oh my God, the hustle and bustle. And I remember that. But now I get to call my shots.
It's on your terms.
It's on my terms
Right.
today, and it's the best thing ever.
I can't think of a better way to end this fucking interview just like that.
Just take a
Because you
picture.
know what? That's how I'm living life now.
Good.
Fuck everyone. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? All right. Spinderella.
Thank you, N.O.R.E.
Thank you so much. Because I know you didn't know what you did for me.
Yeah, I did.
Earlier when I said
I
I'm
did not know
playing at all.
I did not know that. You was in the background like,
I was like, no. It's the same position. I was like,
there she go.
I'm like, oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
I swear to God, same position. And thank you so much. But by the way, let's reiterate, me and EFN, this is your house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you want to promote something, if you want to promote that you got yellow ice dropping, and it's just your peepees selling yellow ice.
No, but that
Guess
won't
what?
be it. But
Guess what?
I'll let you know what
there's
it'll
certain
be.
niggas that out there that buy Spinderella yellow ice. I'm throwing it out there.
I can't.
Let's throw it out.
Get a free
Listen,
poster for your
got you.
I know the algorithm.
That means
I'll
I'll
look
be
at
back
that.
again. Maybe one day I'll be back.
You can be back anytime
Anytime.
you want.
Okay.
Because this is your house. Respect to your husband. Respect to your daughter. Respect to your family. Because your family is the associated family of my family. And but that's not why you're here. You're here because you're one of the greatest DJs of all time. And I wanted to say that particularly because certain people say greatest female DJs.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't identify with that.
Right.
I identify with DJ,
Yes.
not female I'm killing it. They
Yeah.
the transgenders and pretty people gonna fuck with me. After this.
Oh my God.
She is one of the greatest DJs of all fucking time.
Amazing.
Not man, not woman, not black, not white, not Puerto Rican, not fucking Dusseldorf. No!
Not just Dusseldorf.
Never just
She's the fucking great, one of the greatest DJs of all fucking time!
That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming
Thanks for
to
having me.
our presence.
Thank you for my flowers.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you for my flowers, y'all.
Jesus. One love. Thank you so much.